And do you know what? Because Wumi is the closest person to Mohbad, people will believe her story more than they will believe the stories of Baba Mohbad and Mama Mohbad, who don't live in the same house with her. So why can't she come out and speak her truth? However she wants to speak it, and that will rest the matter. But her not speaking and using people to come and be debunking and attacking people is creating more issues, more problems, and is making people to feel that there's something suspicious about her activities. Honestly, there's no reason for anybody to doubt Wumi, but the way she has been operating is leaving so much to be desired, honestly. Because if she really has nothing to hide, they will ask her the same kind of questions that they asked her at the inquest, and she will answer. And it will be published, and everybody will go home. The wife has spoken, and every time there's an issue, our interview will be used as reference. But I don't know why she doesn't want to do it, and who are those people advising her not to do it, whereby creating unnecessary narratives and propaganda and all sorts of things. Do you know that some of the people that are even defending Wumi, they have never spoken to Wumi, they have just created a narrative in their head and they're using it to defend her? I hope you know that. So really, if she had come out to speak, and it's never too late, if she wants to speak tomorrow, she should still go ahead and do it. Recently, Yabo Ojo came out, she was doing an interview with AY. It was her own interview. She delved into Mohbad's case. Is she Mohbad's wife? Is she Mohbad's mother? Is she Mohbad's auntie? Was she living in the same house with Mohbad? Why does she think she has first-hand information about Mohbad's demise? Why not Wumi? Why can't Wumi even grant interview to Daddy Freeze that Karimo went to? Why can't she grant interview to the same AY that Yabo Joe went to? If he's a friendly comedian that is a friend of the family, she can do it. The day she was granting interview to Dawa Class was the one that was even helping her to correct some of the things she was saying.
Let me
go and grant an interview. Let her speak.
Let me point out.
We are the general public now. You go to court. Sorry, can't come. You go to court. You sit down in the court. You listen to them in court. Many of us are not in court, so we haven't really heard directly from. We only heard directly from her when we saw the CTC. So it would have been nice if she spoke to us through the press.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Doesn't need to speak to you. How do I want to use it?
I'm sorry that this my question I will tell.
Okay, no, take round. Let me also add to that, if you don't mind, just a short one. Me, I won't even drag it long.
Okay, no problem. I don't mind. No, I don't mind.
One other reason why a lot of people really wanted Wumi to have addressed the death of her husband is in the sense that people feel compassionate. People feel caring. People felt the situation. People really care about the family in commiserating with them. But you cannot commiserate with killers. You know what I mean? You cannot share empathy with anybody who is a killer. So let me mute him. You cannot share empathy or empathize with anybody who is a killer. You know, so right. So before people will tell you, please mute Azeflix. There is nothing. Azeflix, please be muted. Oh my God, let me tell. Okay, anyway, people always empathize with people. It's natural, all right. And in the course of sharing that empathy, they ask, "What happened?" They try their best to know what happened and see how they can support. People support naturally, all right? So, people who came out to support the situation, they got so many different informations about what happened to Mohbad. If it had been one story, nobody will, be doubting it, okay? But the stories were just so much. Some said he died of ear infection. Someone said that the Mohbad went to the hospital. They saw Mohbad in the morning, okay? And some other people said Mohbad died in the house. Some were holding Naramali, some life responsible. Some said Prime Boy, his friend, used something to hit him, okay? Can somebody give us an elaborative story, a summary, and a good, line of chain of event that happened that eventually got out of hand and that led to the death of Mohbad? This was not made that clear by everyone around Mohbad, not just Wunmi. Okay, though we could have also come, very hard on Adura, which is who is Mohbad brother. We could have come hard on Adura. I think people also mention Adura, but at the time, Adura was shown to the public as a little boy who can't even speak. Okay, that was already planted in people's mind, and then people turn to the next person that, okay, who else could be available to be able to give an elaboration on what really happened. And moreover, the reaction of Wunmi in all of this is what really, I think, is what aggravated everything. Her reaction wasn't good enough. She was so strong in parochial things that are not even that important. She cared about dragging properties with the father, because she told our class that she called the father the day after Mohbad's death, and then she just stopped calling the father because the father was not even making sense. Right? We don't know what they were having in line, what they were discussing. So, and also when the public kind of see some kind of foul play, okay, on the aspect or on the areas of the DNA stuff. These are the public who came into this case voluntarily, okay, in their own volition, without no force. And in whatever the public, just like you say, customers are always right, all right? The public see this case in their domain. Mohbad case was shared to the public domain. We all received it equally. And we empathize with the situation, that is with the families involved. And as culture, okay, as culture or the way we were made to always help one another, we came in to try to find out what was wrong. Upon our findings, upon our inquiry left and right, we realized that we could point some certain aspect of the case to the police, to the authorities, and even make either the father of the deceased realize some certain things, because fingers were pointing to Wunmi. Okay, and all of this together made people to jail Wunmi in their heart. Okay, Wunmi may not be jailed by law or by court, but Wunmi is in jail in many people's heart. And I hope that a lot of Nigerians learn from this. Learn your society. If your society does things in a particular way, please follow through that process. This place is not UK. This place is not Russia. Okay, whereby culture, they do things differently. They have some right to silence within that law. Whatever right to silence you're talking about here, this is under the English law. We have a customary law. We behave by custom. We have custom here before the English law came to this country. And that must always be respected, because that is even part of the Constitution. Any law that the Constitution recognizes override every law in the land. Our customary law is a federal law. It's a constitutional given right that override any statutory act, any bill that was formed along the way. And people will continue to behave that particular way. And this is one of the reasons her reactions to all of this. It's one of the reasons why people continue to suspect her, and that is not going to change anytime soon. I don't know whether that answers your question or that's elaborative enough. Yeah.
Okay, Papa. Okay, Paparaino. Now,
another person, sorry, so that we don't make it two-way. Any other person who have a contrary view, okay. I think Olua person will want to have a contrary view. Or Ashake, any other person, please.
Sorry, can I quickly, please, can I quickly come and say something?
Yeah, so it doesn't be two-way.
Yes, please permit me to mix everything with English and Yoruba.
It's okay.
Now I want to talk about Wunmi. When the husband died, Lady Bosita, kọ àwọn nǹkan kan sí status ẹ̀ àbí sórí wall ẹ̀ bí ara ṣe ta, or according to you people bó ṣe feel guilty sí, ó kọ àwọn nǹkan kan síta. Àwọn nǹkan tó kọ síta yẹn ni the first thing tí àwọn èèyàn hold against ẹ̀, tọ́jú ẹ̀ ṣe hold against ẹ̀ up till now. So for somebody to bọ́ síta tó sáré sọ̀rọ̀ gbúrúrúrú, èmi feel wípé if she had been allowed, tí kò sí pé ó sọ báyìí, bóyá àbá ti máa wà níbi tá a wà ilé ni. Ta ni pé ìgbà tó sọ yẹn àwọn èèyàn fi lẹ̀ tí wọ́n ò sọ̀rọ̀. Kódà a ní sí ní level tá a wà, because a máa ti rí àwọn nǹkan kan ìtara tó fi ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn a lè tún lead wa mọ̀ ju ibi tá a wà lọ. Bó èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ló pọkọ ẹ nígà nígbà tí fídíò máa jáde ọkọ ẹ fúnra rẹ̀ pe ọmọ ẹ ní nígà kó tó lọ sí ibi tó lọ tó ti ṣàgbákò. tó orúkọ ọkọ mi lè pè mí ó lè pè mí ní okon èmi náà lè pè ní ọkọ okon gbà mí ń pè mí lólódo ẹ̀fẹ̀ ni everybody ló mọ bóyá ń ṣe inú ilé ẹ̀. Nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ àtàkì tí wọ́n ti fún mi lásán yẹn ó ti pa gbogbo anything tẹ́ bá fẹ́ gbọ́ látẹnu ẹ̀ ìyẹn àkọ́kọ́. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ ta ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ọmọ ọkọ kú láàrin first or second week ni bàbá ti bọ́ta everybody ló ní bó ṣe ń mọ̀nà o ká gbà pé bàbá bí bàbá ṣe mọ tí wọ́n ṣe lọ́ ṣe ṣe yẹn bí Wùmí náà dé ṣe mọ tí ẹ ṣe ló ṣe ṣe nígbà tó kù ẹ kú bàbá bọ́ síta gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tí bàbá sọ síta mi ò sí ń bẹ́ẹ̀ ó lè jó tó lè jó ó lè jẹrọ òun ni àwọn èèyàn ti sáré amplify lọ escalate mọ́ Wùmí lọ́wọ́ tí ó fi wá dé ibi tá a dé yìí bí pé kí èèyàn máa ké síta ìyàwó ọmọ mi ìfà ní burial ground ni bóyá ilé àbí èèyàn ló sọ pé ibi tó bá yẹ̀ dé rèé o gbogbo èèyàn tí obìnrin tó bá rẹ̀ nírú level yẹn ẹ jọ kí ló fẹ́ sọ táláyé fẹ́ gbọ́ mọ́ ó dé lọ sọ́dọ̀ lọ́ọ̀yà wípé káwọn wá justice káwọn rí nǹkan táwọn wá lọ́ọ̀yà ń sọ fún wọn wípé kó dákẹ́ materials wà ńlẹ̀ ẹ̀yin lẹ̀ ń kánjú ọ̀rọ̀ tí ìdè kóòtù ẹni Wùmí ò tí ì sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà tó bá ju gbogbo ẹ̀ síta nísìn ẹjọ́ kí ló fẹ́ lò ní court ṣé ẹ rò bóyá tó bá ti ṣe nọ́ọ̀sì ẹ rò bóyá tó bá ti ṣe nọ́ọ̀sì court case pọ̀ everybody máa defend gbogbo nǹkan tó mọ̀ àti nǹkan tó sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí so anybody tó bá ní Wùmí wọn kó wá sọ̀rọ̀ ojú ló ń kan yín ojú ló ń kan wa ọ̀rọ̀ máa jáde mi lè ní material lọ́wọ́ kí n mọ̀ wípé ojú ogun dé ọjọ́ ìjà ò tí ì tó ẹ wá ní kí n máa fi tàfàlà bí pé kẹ́ni kí n máa wọṣọ ọdún mi lọ́jọ́ ní ọdún kọ̀ọ̀la nìyẹn ṣé àwọn tí wọ́n ní iCloud àwọn tí wọ́n ní gbátán láwọṣẹ́ rò bí kò ní evidence I shock a lot of people will be shocked and that is why I keep saying tí ọ̀rọ̀ tí Wùmí bá sọ níta tó bá sọ níta nísìn ẹjọ́ kí ni impact ẹ̀ lórí justice yẹn ṣé ó fẹ́ change opinion àwọn èèyàn tó ti ní fún for over a year ó lóun ò ṣe DNA according to you people tí ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ gbà kan sọ pé òun ò ṣe ó lóun ò ṣe DNA ó padà ló wá ṣe àwọn èèyàn sọ pé bó ṣe ń sìn àwọn ò lè believe àfi táwọn bá gbẹ̀jì ọmọ ṣé irú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kí lẹ fẹ́ kó sọ akálòlò ni ó sọ̀rọ̀ lásán wọ́n fi ohun ẹ̀ bu ọ̀rọ̀ bíi mẹ́ta ni lady ti sọ tí wọ́n ti yí mọ́ lọ́wọ́ I have prayed my way out of it wọ́n ló sọ pé I have paid my way tí yóò bá sanwó gan kó jẹ́ kó pay way ẹ̀ ṣé ó máa wá bọ́ síta sọ pé òun gbà tí ò ya wèrè nígbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ prime boy náà ó sọ ó ní kó fílẹ̀ kó jẹ́ kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ ọ̀tọ̀ níbi tó yìí sí èmi ò mọ bó ṣe ń sẹ́ẹ̀tì ọ̀rọ̀ o ṣùgbọ́n nínú àwọn little tí mo mọ̀ kò sí nǹkan tí gẹ́ ìbọ́ síta kó sọ ọ máa find the fault nínú ẹ̀ bí rèmi náà tí mo bá jà tí mo bá bínú tí bá react by the way tí ma fi react làwọn èèyàn máa rí wọn ní rí ibi tí mo ti ń bọ̀ nǹkan tó mú mi bínú so if I find myself in that kind of a situation táwọn àgbàlagbà dẹ̀ ní dákẹ́ ó máa lo àwọn materials nǹkan ẹ̀rù máa bá anybody ok ṣé gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ti gbé ọmọ ẹ̀ ṣe pé tọ́lọ́mọ ò ní pé ọdún kan tọ́mọdé ti ń pé ọdún méjì is it not enough tọ́ni ẹ òun ló pa àdàbí tí ò bá yẹ pé òun ló pa pọ́mọ yòó ní pọ́mọ ọdún kan ọmọ tí ń rìn ọmọ gan tí ò bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ school gan is that not enough for any sensible person to know the truth of this matter wípé ẹ jẹ́ ká wo ẹ wá wo gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n dìtẹ̀ mọ́ girl yìí ẹ wo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọn most of them they are restless ẹ wo is that not enough is that your tó bá spiritually alert is that not a warning for àwọn tí wọ́n bá ti jáwọ́ I respect paparaino bàbá ṣe gbé wá ó máa sọ sọ́tún ó máa sọ sósì ó lè wà temperamental at times we are not perfect ó máa sọ sí wa ó máa sọ sẹ́yìn ó máa pẹ́ everybody wọ́n sọ́tẹ̀ báwọn kan dúró lórí pé òun ló pàṣẹ ẹ wá wo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwọn tí wọ́n gbé ṣépè èwo nínú wọn ní títí ẹ̀ ò bá wọn wí ọ̀dì ọ̀dà It is just I'm not èmi ò sí nídìí àbòsí mi lóòótọ́ àwọn ní pé nínú àwọn tó ń bá Wùmí tó support Wùmí wọn ò rí Wùmí wọn ò bá Wùmí sọ̀rọ̀ bí bá sọ̀rọ̀ rí ọmọ òde ní any intention láti bá sọ̀rọ̀ kí ló fẹ́ fún mi ṣé fi máa gbowó lọ́wọ́ opó ni tó yẹ pé mọ̀pọ̀ Ọlọ́run lọ́kọ ẹ̀ kí ló fẹ́ fún mi sílé mi tó mi jẹ bọ́ àwa ìyàbọ̀bìnrin abọ́kùnrin aláwọn àbúrò obìnrin àwọn obìnrin náà ni wá ní ilé ọkọ wa anybody tó bá ń dúró pé kí Wùmí kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ síta ń sìn láago mélòó ẹ má kánjú ṣé gbogbo cases defamation gan ó máa tó 10 so tó bá ti dìgbà yẹn tí ò bá ti wá sọ̀rọ̀ ní kẹ́ wá ẹ má kánjú rárá ojú ló ń kan yín ó yìí máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ṣe.
Sorry. Everybody wants to answer that first. Hold on. I'm not going further. Everybody wants to answer that question first before, because I have another question that I want to see throughout to everybody.
I also want to contribute to that.
Okay. When you're contributing, then I will do my question.
Okay. Yeah. Mommy.
I want to say something about what. Okay.
Let Arabic man talk first, then Jesus will go.
Thank you so much. Mommy Ashakema. Ẹ̀yin mo fẹ́ sáré sọ̀kan mo fẹ́ try láti maintain ohun mi tó dáa máa lè gbọ́ mi dáadáa mà. If you look at tẹ́ bá wò kọ́ tí Flix sọ, what she said she's been
Let's speak English. Please.
Okay.
No. I'll mix everything. No, you by Yoruba, pidgin English. I'll mix everything.
Yeah, so that she can also understand.
I'll mix everything, please.
What she said, she's been fair. She also said, she's even looking at for the sake of Wunmi herself. And you said something. You said the first time this lady came out to talk, and she typed something on her Instagram, that immediately that is one of the reasons why they are using against her. If you go and see what she typed on her Instagram, it's different from the account that she gave at the coroner inquest. So when that thing happens to him, Lottie type they've came inside the house and inject my husband, or prime boy has fought my husband, or now my husband is dead. It's another thing. But what she wrote there is far different from what actually happened. And secondly, and there has been a rumors of ear infection, and what she writes, so the thing was, what she wrote, the thing was not tally. So it's not because what and for Baba, you said something, what Baba said in the interview, calling for mommy, that people came for Wunmi. No. What Baba said that time was what made people even came for Baba, that Baba was the one that buying his own son. That imagine a father that lost his son, saying they didn't help me to build the house, they didn't help me to eat. It was not that statement that was used against Wunmi. And that was also the opportunity even Karimon took to go to Daddy Freeze and started forming, a lies against Baba. Because at instance, nobody knew that the man was never in that house, that the man was not even there when this guy buying. So, and now you make last statement. You said, Toba Jekpe, that Wunmi is waiting to get to court. So she's going to throw all her evidence out. Madam, if it is not being established at the coroner inquest that this guy was actually murdered, there's no court anywhere. So she had to bring those evidence so that they were able to name whoever that murdered this guy, that this guy was actually crying, and then they can charge them to court. But if she's keeping those evidence for court, so they were concluding in the coroner inquest that the guy just died naturally, because now they said the injection that it was giving all those one and all that inconclusive. So please, evidence here.
Can I respond, please? Let me respond. And for those that said I could not speak English, sorry, I was more comfortable speaking Yoruba then. Now let me respond, ma. I said she cannot use her materials now till they get. This court case is definitely not going to be the only one. Wunmi will be attending, or you people will have to face if you are still interested. Now we are looking at the cause of death of Mohbad, and we are looking at DNA. But we are here to look at the court case depending on the bullying aspect. Our evidences are loads and lot of evidence of the bullying. I don't want to believe all we have on the social media is, I don't want to believe that is all she has. They shared the same iCloud for a reason. So if you say that she whatever she only responded, I mean, she only gave an explanation at the corona based on the case at hand, the cause of death, and she said what she knew. But now you said she should have come out to say her husband was stabbed. Auntie, I was not there, you were not there.
No, madam. I never said
she could have come out and talk. Wait, please.
No,
okay,
please,
sorry.
please, let's correct that, please. I never said she should come out and said.
Is she expected to say what did not happen? What is our truth?
Can we stay on topic, please? Can we stay on topic?
Okay, what is our truth? Our truth is that Wunmi should come and nail herself and say what she does not know, so as to appease the people that already have a negative impression about her. Is that what we are saying? That she should come and say what she doesn't know. When Samuel came to crown a king, Akobi Jesse Lolo, but God said, you are looking at the face, but I'm looking at the heart. The ways of the Lord is different from our way. How can we be this sure and nail a widow for a year? How many of us will be willing to apologize, crawl on our knees and apologize to this girl if truly Ọlọ́run ṣí lójú tó bá wà innocent? With this sure ṣá ń bá wọn gbé ni. They just come out so to let's balance this whole thing, please. Have a nice day.
All right. Please, you can go ahead, Arabic man.
Yeah, I just want to ask the lady 2 questions. Mommy Ashake.
She has gone. No, just contribute to the questions on ground.
Yeah, I will contribute, but I just want to ask
Was she dropped? Who dropped her? Was she dropped?
I think she dropped herself.
Okay, I don't know anyway.
Okay. See, K-Crown. If you follow this justice for mohbad from the very onset, most of us on this platform today, or everybody talking about this justice for mohbad, who actually knew mohbad's wife till they buried him, or till they exhumed mohbad's wife. And this particular update that we're all talking about today, this WhatsApp update, can anybody come out today to say that update was actually updated that night the guy passed? You know why I'm asking this question? Not until the woman people rumored to be Mohbad's mom came out the day they wanted to bury him and came out to tell the world that that was what, like, everybody thought the guy.
You mean Baba's girlfriend?
I don't know him as Baba's girlfriend, but I don't know his.
They said Baba's family friend, not girlfriend.
Family friend. That was what really caught
wow, family friend, woman. See, sometimes something good.
That's what they called it. Paparaino.
I don't know.
Baba said it's family friend.
What he was being referred to.
Baba didn't introduce anybody to me as girlfriend, and I don't know how to be girlfriend. I only know how to be girlfriend. To be the person that came out to tell the whole world that Kaobiti Yahweh Bade Oribi Lama. So that was when people realized that there was more to this guy's demise. If it was not for that woman, they would have buried that guy that day, and nothing like justice for Mohbad. That was what caused.
What are you saying? The guy was buried that dinner. The guy was buried that same dinner. What are you saying?
No,
for me, not what the woman said. It's more of the videos of bullying that made us think.
No, my sister. That was before they buried Mohbad. There was no video outside. That statement that woman made triggered the Wunmi side to come outside to now bring out some narrative that they paid for Baba. They
You
paid
are
to
wrong.
Baba.
What that woman said, bring all about boo we are all going through now.
Yes. So
You
that
understand?
is it.
But
Because
it's not
But
the
that
thing
woman
that led
is
to
Baba's
the
girlfriend
guy.
now.
Baba's
Baba never
girlfriend, what
said.
he
Baba never
said
said that
was
same
he
thing.
led
never
people
introduced
My
actually
Ashley
sister,
as
go
a
my
through
sister,
girlfriend.
just
trauma.
hold on. I'm trying to get somewhere.
Girlfriend is never
You know
introduced.
that
What
You
led
keep them
to
secrets.
no, I'm correcting you on what you said.
Even
What
Tolani
led
knows
to
that
the
she's a
young
family
boy
friend.
being
Tolani that she's
exhumed
supporting me.
was the
She knows
picture
that she's a family
everybody
friend,
was
not a
saying
girlfriend, paparazzi.
about.
so sister, that very day, OG Baba, what's his name, did an interview with Baba. That was when Baba said, I'm all alone. You get. So what I'm trying to tell you is that before that interview that woman made, we never saw any video. It was just normal, and they buried Mohbad. If people saw the video that day,
No, we've been
I'm
seeing
telling you,
Naira Marley video. We
I
saw
followed
Naira
this
Marley
thing.
video. He was bullied. What that woman said actually brought all about all this argument, family discord. That was that's the beginning of the
we
whole
have your
thing.
time. Let's just use psychology, normal
No,
Jan
psychology.
April, hold on. Jan April, let him make his submission, then you come in.
Let's just use normal psychology. If they
we use
try that
facts.
guy,
Use facts.
I'm telling you the fact. What I know is what I'm saying.
No
If
psychology.
you have a
Facts,
different contrary opinion,
Jan April, let him make his submission, then you come in,
what
please.
I know was
So that
that
you not be
the
rowdy.
woman made that this thing. People thought that was Mohbad, this thing, and she said, "This land we will bury him here for the world to know that the wife, Ibitiyawo Ebadeni." Statement to trigger everything here, and that was when people started realizing that kilo ṣe bobo because one of the seen it that very day. If the woman didn't say anything, wọ́n máa ṣe sórí ilẹ̀ yẹn, ó dẹ̀ tàn síbẹ̀. Ibẹ̀ ni ọ̀wọ́n ìyàwó Mohbad náà family wọn ti jáde. Even if you listen to Karimo, that was what she said as well. Ibẹ̀ ni já ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí rope Baba that he collected money from Naira Marley. That was when Naira Marley's story started. Baba had an interview that very day. He didn't say anything about bullying. He didn't say anything about Opa now. Nobody even said anything about what father did they buried this thing. And nobody even knew the wife. Kálẹ́yàn mọ̀ ìyàwó ni, kálẹ́yàn mọ̀ ìyàwó Mohbad ni. Ìjọ tí wọ́n lọ raise ọwọ́ ẹlòmíì ní kínní. People would have identified that kò ń ṣe ìyàwó Mohbad ni. Nobody knew anything. Wọ́n ṣe gbogbo kínní yẹn. I don't know. I can't say maybe somebody spied him or this thing, but there was controversy in this guy's demise. And nobody really wanted to say anything. Ìjà tó jà láàrin àwọn ni kéèsì ṣe di ibi tó dé yìí because nobody is saying anything. If they fight the guy,
know what? Sorry, I need to call you short, please, because I'm in a hurry.
All right,
Dr. Mariano, do you know what? There's one thing I wanted to say. Why are you allowing people to set us back? We need to go straight to the future. All this story this guy is saying or other people are saying is what we discuss every day. Kini progress. You understand?
There's a question that
You should start the progress yourself so we can follow you.
Hello.
People need to move on. People dies and people have to move on.
If your family dies, then move on immediately. See the way you are talking.
Listen, I'm not talking to you. I'm relating.
Hello. Hold on.
Is Mohbad a joke to you?
Hold on. Hello.
See the way you talk.
Let's not make this thing out. There's a discussion on this platform.
So I know you. I'm not relating to you. I'm not talking to you.
April, hold on.
Move on, Ke.
Hold on.
Stay there now. Everybody wants you stay there because people are using it to make money.
Then that is one of your business. If you are not comfortable with this platform, you can go to you can go to other platforms and be ranting trash. And beg, can I talk?
Before Mohbad's dead.
They move on. Look at your family. Then
many other things are
they move on with your life now.
They will not make us understand.
Stay there. Let us leave you behind.
And then okay, you now you can move on. Bye bye.
Your favorite.
Yeah, you want to stay there. Stay there.
Jan April.
We need to move progress.
Jan April, hold on now. There's a discussion on this platform before all of you came in now. Okay, hold on. We don't want anything to be rowdy. Okay, please. Paparino and Madam Azov, they've been having a conversation, both of them, and there was no argument, nothing. Please, let's stay on the discussion, please. This is not time for insult and all of this. Let's learn. The question is this: that why is it that
I never insulted anyone, but you need to control some animals on the platform.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
You are the one saying
Excuse me, please. We were having a civil discussion. We don't want any kind of harassment or bullying on this platform, please. If you are going to come and start abusing or insulting, we'll leave for you.
Abi, hold on now.
That's the order now.
Please stay on the. Let's stay on the question and let's understand ourselves. Like I put forward that people have been saying that Wumi has not been talking and they've been having problem with it, and she has gone to the inquest and definitely to even the police also to make her own statement, and with that people still don't find it. They are not satisfied with it. Now, unlike the way you see Baba Mohbad, comes out to talk, here and there and all of those things. So my question is this: that why is it that they are not satisfied with all of those things that she has said, in the court, during the inquest, and with the police? That is it until she comes out like every other person that that will make them feel that yes, she has no hand in it, or maybe she's innocent, sort of. So that is my question. And please, let's stay on the question, because I still have another thing to ask, another question to pass out, so we can understand ourselves. Thank you.
Kekran, so can I say something now? Because
of course you can talk, Mr. Oluwatosin.
Okay, yes, I greet you and I greet everyone. The thing is this: there is nobody, maybe let me say on the panel, that is actually new to this case anymore. And there are some certain things that we shouldn't be going back and forth over again, because it is something that is clear. And when Yoruba sọ wípé tí a bá sọ àdá sókè ní gbagba, ibi pẹlẹbẹ ló máa múlẹ̀. The thing is this: let us be sincere with ourselves, because one of the problems regarding this whole case is the fact that some individuals, under the guise of we are public, they feel like they are entitled to some explanation. But we should take it slow and take it back. Number one is the fact that this is a family case. Be it Umio, Babao, or anybody, the immediate family, their first line of responsibility for those who were in the house that day, their first line of responsibility and explanation first is to the parents of Mo, which they did. Because you will not tell me that night either they called Baba or they did not call him, as he claimed. When he got there that night, he would have asked questions. He would have asked what happened, Kilo Shelley and everything. He would have been given some explanation before he would have decided the fact that, okay, what has happened. Let us pack up the body for burial. Because the honest truth is the fact that he gave the permission for the body to be moved out of the body for burial. So it simply means if Baba had not given the green light, nobody would have maybe say they want to go and bury. But let's put that aside. When this whole thing happened, because people come online and act as if Wunmi has given a statement to the family, to Baba, to Mama, those who were close, people who were around. In that moment, she gave everybody a statement. Now, it came out to the police. This lady has been interrogated by the police 6 times. After that one, this lady has gone to the inquest to give her account of what happened. If what she says tally or does not tally. That is on the authorities and those directly involved. But it's just a pity that people feel like, okay, because if I listen to the submission of somebody, because Baba came out, Mama also has granted the interview, then Wunmi should also set ring lights on TikTok, start giving story, this and this and this. What exactly do you want her to say again? If she comes out and say like, this is what I know, this is this whole thing, okay, what you want is to make content out of it. To make content out of it, to see the things she said right, the things she did not say right. On Paparaino's platform here, he has over time, not once, not twice, or even 3 times, as he read the OCTC reports of each and every one of them at the inquest. He has. Lady Aries has done it, Aristocrat has done it. So many people have read a statement over and over on their platform. Why is it that you are not satisfied with that you feel like the only thing you want to have is that content? How many cases of this, like, because that you will see like the widow has to come out, like, K-Crown, let's be sincere with ourselves. What makes you feel like Mohbad owes you as a person? Because sometimes they say, we are the public. Who are the public? Who are the public? In what capacity are you, like, can you do anything as a public? Is it that you are
responsibility?
Is it that you are the prosecuting counsel or whatsoever? Okay, if Wunmi comes out today and say like, okay, make by this guy or whatsoever, as the public, what you are going to do is this whole sentimental judgment. Like, there is no action you can take, there is nothing you can do. So now the thing is this, you see, Anne Asuku or whatsoever your name is, I try the best I can not to insult you because I know you're very, very dumb. You telling me don't be silly in the comment section shows how empty your skull is. But you know, like, I'm not going to like roll in the mud with you. Now the question K-Crown asked is, why is it that people don't believe her? As the case is, there is nothing. Wunmi does
not believe, satisfied.
Yes, satisfied.
They are not satisfied.
Yeah. The honest truth is, Wunmi does not owe any of us, whichever name you want to call yourself, public, civil society, or whatsoever. She does not owe any of us any explanation. Just like aristocrats will always call us, we are Medusum Interloper, Bebono, Ame Boniwa. There is no title anywhere called public. There is nothing anywhere. You are not relevant to the case. So Wunmi does not owe anybody aside the family, the authorities investigating the case. She has a liberty to decide who she wants to talk to. So don't give yourself any relevance or importance, because I think like people have run with this whole illusion in their head that they feel like, she owes us, she owes the public. Who are the public? Under what association or under what constitution are you operating?
Mr. Oluwatosin, please, can I ask you a question?
Yes,
leave him. Let him land, please.
He has landed. Let me ask him so that I can add it to his response.
Yes,
but it's not more talking. It's talking. It's not more talking.
Let me ask my question, please. Mr. Oluwatosin, when Mohbad died, 3 things I want to say, so please don't answer me as soon as I ask the first one. The first thing that Wunmi did that was her communication with the public was her posts on Instagram.
Because you stop him, I can stop you and answer that question.
Please, if I'm not asking you, Madam Janet, please let me speak to Mr. Oluwatosin.
Similarly to you. No, because you cut Mr. Oluwatosin short. That's why I'm cutting you short as well. So please take it.
I am asking him a question. Allow me to land with my question. Now, I've not even asked my question.
Well.
Must you respond to me?
I will answer you as well.
Wait,
I don't want you to answer me. I'm not asking you.
Ask the question.
I have the right to ask my question.
Stop people when they are making conversation. She'll have allowed him to finish his conversation.
He already finished.
Let's take it easy. Okay, let's take it easy. So,
if you came to this platform to fight, you shouldn't be here. Because we're having a civil discussion here.
Continue with your question, please. Continue.
Thank you. So, when Mohbad died, Wumi made several posts on the Instagram, which is a public platform.
Make this correction. What you're saying on our personal page.
Yes, but her personal page has a lot of followers.
People.
First lady, please.
Can you let me land?
One after the other.
Okay.
One after the other now. Let's finish. Okay, so Wumi has so many followers on Instagram, and she made a post. She made several posts about the death of her husband. That information was meant for the public, because many people that are following her are not her personal friends. They are the general public and a few of her friends. Because I don't believe Wumi has over 10,000 personal friends. I don't believe that. That is one. And today, I'm sure you know that her Instagram page has over 200,000 followers. So that even goes further than, anything she says now or does goes further than when this whole thing started. So that is one. So that's her addressing the public. The second thing I want to say, you're a Yoruba man. You said, so Baba Mohbad said that when he got to the house and asked Wumi, Kilo Shele, Wumi said, Nurse, Ogun labere, abere yen o sheba kolare. But Baba, egbe lo sekiti, keloro. Hold that in your left hand. Okay. Then when Wumi had a conversation with Abu Ebel and Hayat, and Abu Ebel asked Wumi, nígbà tí gbogbo kíní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ kíní ìgbésẹ̀ tí wọ́n náà gbé. She said, mo sọ fún bàbá kí wọ́n gbé lọ sí kìtì kí wọ́n lọ ró. Now, as a Yoruba man, if somebody dies and you get there and you are asking kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, and the person you are asking is saying, ẹ gbé lọ kẹ́ lọ ró, what does that imply? What does that mean to you?
Okay,
just make it simple.
Can I answer your question now?
Yes. For me, I'll answer you what it means to me. It means that there's something shady about the death.
Now,
so you go on and answer me.
You cannot eat your cake at the same time.
I'm saying, I'm saying, okay, what does it mean to you? Let me mute so that you can respond. Thank you.
You've made 3 things, and I'm going to summarize everything together for you. Number one, my first prayer is the fact that Nkoto shele in one way, in any way, koni shele seni konkonwa. Because sometimes I get to, when people say some certain things, it's like maybe people say this thing maybe it is African magic. In a situation whereby you've been prepped, if this thing happen, this is what you are going to say, this is what you are going to do. You see, let me tell you something. If something did not happen to you, you always have a better understanding or a better way of managing that situation, because that thing did not happen to you in the moment. Yes, you said she made the post. Number one is the fact that I can say it like I read
the public. She addressed the public in the posts. That's why I'm asking. That's why I said that.
Wait, see now. Do you want to listen to me or you want to answer?
I want to listen. I'm just clarifying. Go on.
Wait, calm down. The thing is this. This is Paparaino's page. Paparaino did not send an invite to me that it is a must. Or if you come on TikTok, come and follow me. No. I came on TikTok. I see Paparaino. I like what he's doing. I followed him. If Paparaino come today and post I feel like eating salmon fish, that is Paparaino's opinion. That is itself. People need to learn how social media works. Something happens, Wumi posted on her own page. So if Wumi had posted that I made 5 billion naira, are you going to believe it? So the thing is, people have selective amnesia. They choose what they want to believe on your own post. But this is social media. Yes, in her thoughts, she made a post. And if you want to take back that post, because over time, even on Ladies Aries platform, we've read that post. I guess on Paparaino too, we've read the post she made. What exactly is the context of the post? She only stated how the guy suffered and how the few things he went through, his suffering and everything. But people twisted it in the post she wrote that they've spied the nigger, come and take your trophy. I put it to you that go and bring that post if you see anything of such there. There is nothing of such there. There is nothing of such there. People twisted it and they run with it. So you expect her to come and say, oh, that is not what I wrote to. That is not what I meant. No. Now, you said, when Baba got to the house, she said, the question is, my sister, have you been with someone you love before and maybe like the person abruptly ends it in your presence? Tell me that you'll be thinking straight in that moment, that in your head the next thing is, oh, this is what we should do, this is how we should do it, this is how we should do it. In some situation, if you lose someone you truly love, like in some situation, like that person, they change, they turn to another thing to you. You in fact, within like, let's say 1 hour, 2 hours, you might not even be in your right senses. Some people a whole day, they cannot even come with reality to the fact that this thing has happened. I can give you my own example. My grandma, we're very, very, very close. She was living with us. And she woke up in the morning, even dressed up the children that were going to school and everything. And she said she wants to take something inside her room. And she just went inside. She did not come outside. And those children going to school were waiting. Mama uti jadi, mama uti jadi, mama uti jadi, for like over 30 minutes, 40 minutes. So they said they should go and check her inside. They saw her seated on the floor. Before they would check, they rushed to call me. I started the car. We put her in the car. We drove her to the hospital. Upon getting to the hospital, the doctor came outside, checked her. And they said, like, like, and the doctor said, Mama ti low. In that moment, I won't lie to you, I was the one who drove her to the hospital. The only thing I remembered was the fact that I was just walking on the road. But people feel like there is a way to which, in the moment, like you can just process it. You are not the one in her shoes now. Because you people, sometimes when you talk, it's like there is a manual to this thing, that once something happens, like there is a solution to it. No, my dear sister. There is no solution to it. So you cannot tell how people will react. I've seen people like, they lose someone, they don't cry. And I've seen people talk about losing on one road. You don't tell people this is how you must react. It is not a manual. So we need to understand that first, my sister. So I think I've been able to answer your answer.
Mr. Oluwatosin, the conversation with Abuebel and Hayat took place months after the initial discussion with her dad.
First lady, I'm not a moderator. I'm not a moderator.
Hello.
Is someone else speaking? Please, I'm asking Mr. Oluwatosin. The discussion with Hayat and Abuebel took place several months after the one that when she spoke to Baba, and she still confirmed it that she told the Baba to go and row, meaning that was her conviction. She said it when he freshly died, and then months after, when Abuebel said, "Ìgbésẹ̀ wo lo gbé nígbà tí kíní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀?" She said, "Mo sọ fún Baba kí wọ́n gbé lọ, kí wọ́n lọ row." So, meaning that she was validating what she said initially. She was clear about what she said. Do you understand? Meaning that she knows that there's something wrong with the way he died. She wanted it investigated. That's why I expected you to answer me, not to. I know she was grieving. I know that there's nobody that will lose a close family member. I will not be feeling, somehow. You may not even be in your right senses. It's allowed. It's correct. But if months later she repeated the same thing, ni mo ṣe ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín ní Olúwatósìn pé kí lẹ́yìn rò tó fà á tí Wùmí ṣe insist pé òun sọ pé kí bàbá lọ ró. You understand? So, I mean, as a Yoruba person, lọ ró means ẹ lọ investigate traditionally or ritualistically or whatever. Why?
Azel Flakes, can I interject just quickly?
No, please. Let Mr. Oluwatosin answer me now. Please, I don't want this to turn to fracas.
No, I'm not here to fight. I'm just because he has already answered you.
I came before you, please.
The crown, you just came up. Please, hold on. The crown, you just came up. Hold on. See you, hold on. Hold on. You just came. Don't say anything. You just came up. Hold on. There's a procedure. There's a procedure to this place.
You don't understand what I'm saying.
When there's space, she will come up. When there's a space, she will come
bring
up.
her up. Okay.
When there is a space, she will come up.
Let me use your space. Should I put her in your space? Let her request, I'll put her in your space. I mean, there's no...
Can I quickly
see you.
Okay.
First lady, hold on. First lady, hold on. First lady, hold on. Oh yeah, Mr. Oluwatosin, let's take it one after the other. Okay? Everybody will talk, okay? We just don't want to be rowdy. Thank you.
Mr. Oluwatosin is not there. That's why I'm trying to answer that question. That's the only reason I'll go down. I'm not here to fight
Madam Azefix, can anyone other person answer the question? Since Mr. Oluwatosin is not answering as of now.
Can I quickly ask something?
First lady, let me put this input. I'm getting down to go and take care of my kids. So
okay, I'll continue.
When she said, Woroku, why are we trying to twist this thing? Like she said, when you say something like that, it means you are in denial. When someone is in denial and don't believe what just happened, that's what you say. Eloroku. She is just in the first stage of grief. And in the first stage of grief, what do? You deny. You are in shock. You don't believe it has happened, even though it has happened. So you can say anything. You can even accuse people who may have the slightest argument with your husband. Abele Lokba. And we should stop trying to take the Nigerian factor out of this. There is a Nigerian factor that we are spiritually inclined. We put spirituality in everything. So why are we trying to twist it? This is very simple. That's all I came to say. It's the first stage of any grief. And for people who are saying she said, it's your trophy, go and carry it. Anyone can say anything. She didn't even say that. There is no way they can pull that thing out. And even if she said it, it's just part of grieving. You blame anybody blamable. Why are we trying to strip her of her humane or humanity? Like she's not a human. She's not allowed to say stuff. Like we don't see people when their husbands die, they can blame anyone. Even though it might not be true. That's what you call grief. Before you come to terms with it, you go through a lot of corners. That's why I came to say, but hey, I'm going down, I have things to take care of. Bye.
Kekram, please, can I say something?
All right, continue.
Okay. Sorry, please. Oluwatosin said we don't hold lot explanation. But Oluwatosin said Baba Mohbad did not finish his statement, did not tell us what happened in the police station where Lady Aries petitioned Darosha. But you are saying that Wunmi don't have the whole lot explanation. Why are you asking Baba to come and finish what happened in that police station?
Okay, can I answer you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the thing is this. Maybe you need to listen to me carefully to understand things I'm saying and don't just take it out of context. The police station case, don't forget the fact that it was initiated by some individuals. You understand? So it was initiated by some individuals, not like maybe the Baba himself. Some individuals initiated the whole process on his behalf. And I think like at the end of the day, definitely he would have briefed those who initiated the whole processing. This is what happened. I didn't say like Baba owes anybody any explanation. If you've listened to me earlier, I said like not Baba, not Mama, not Wunmi or any one of them owe anybody anything. That is what I said. So I didn't say Baba owes anybody.
No, it was not here. You said it. You understand?
Okay.
It was not. It was the IT guy place.
Yes. I said it.
Uh-huh.
I said it. So what I said is the fact that all this thing, it was not like that is the only thing I said. So don't cherry pick it. It was a conversation going on. And what led to that conversation was reminiscing on the 14 months journey. And part of my submission led to the whole case about the whole embalmment case and everything. And what brought it up is the fact that I said till today, there is no member of the public as they claim that knows the outcome of the petition that was written against Darusha, Wunmi, and Adura regarding the embalmment processing. That was what I said. That there is no member, like people who claim to be member of the public, everybody owes us anything. Like the one that really matters, that you need to, like, okay, if we hold on to this, we should get an answer for it. There is nothing. When you don't get anything, you move on from it. But the one that you are not getting anything from is the one that you are waiting for, like you must get something. So if you want to pick my conversation, pick it holistically, not just like you cherry pick, like, oh, I said Baba should. No, my conversation was not subjected around Baba coming to give anybody any information. He does not owe anybody anything. He does not owe me anything. So what does Baba want to come and tell me? Was he in the house when the boy died? Was he there? So what exactly does he want to come and say? He cannot see anything.
You did not finish it up until today. She did not let anybody know what is going on. But for the past 14 months, we have not uttered any word. People are happy about that.
Wait, what are you listening to me? I was understand.
Last lady, don't talk to me, please.
Wait, are you listening to me to understand and comprehend?
I have the conversation.
Wait, listen to me. There was a lengthy conversation, and
Kekra move to next person. Is gonna be dramatic now because there's no answer coming.
Okay, somebody else. Let's move on. Let's move on from there so that we don't want to. So, Alistic, you want to make a contribution? Do you know what we are talking about? Do you know what we are talking about?
Yes, I do.
Do you know what? All right. Yeah, move on. Then after Alistic, then we'll have your favorite. Then after your favorite, then Anna Sukwo. Then First Lady.
Okay. So what I want to say is this. And this question goes to Mr. Tosin because when we're talking about the ruin of Oku, to the best of my understanding, you have to bury a person to roll the Oku. I don't know if I'm making sense. You have to bury a person. So in other words, the burial of Mohbad was initiated by Wunmi because you do not bury, you do not roll Oku while the person is below, is not on the ground. If the person has to be buried, then they give the person a weapon or do some kind of ritual on the person and ask the person to go after whoever took their life. So we shouldn't be coming here to say Baba initiated Mohbad. To me, to bury Mohbad. To me, the burial of Mohbad was agreed, was agreed by the whole family. Nobody should come and play that because ruin of Oku, you need to put the person on the ground for that ritual to be activated. To the best of my understanding, I don't know if anybody have other view of this, but that's what I believe by ruin of Oku, and that's what I want to say.
Okay, do you want me to say something to that? The thing is this. You see, don't let us overflog this whole issue of one rook. If Wunmi said can't she anything. Even Wunmi, if she has said like, okay, go and cremate the body, go and do anything to the body, go and laminate the body or whatever. She said what she said. So it is not in my place to come and be explaining the reason why Wunmi said what she said or this or no. That question or what you want to be asking me now should be directed to Wunmi. She knows what she was saying within the context of what she's saying. So if you now want to explain what Wunmi said to your own reasoning, you are right. It is you. I am not Wunmi. I am not there. I didn't know what prompted her. Because the first question you ask yourself is, which you should ask yourself is, what prompted her or what made her like come up with the old thinking or the ideology of Eloro Kuyini? Why was she not talking about Ejeka Shotopsy, Ejeka Shekini? So it is your opinion. If that is your definition to what she said, it is fine. You are right by it. So I am not going to come
Sorry,
here.
Kekwan, you're the one moderator. Sorry to interject. I'm not talking about him. I just want to people in the comment section. Comment section C. Let us get one thing clear. Kekwan, hold on. Let's just get one thing clear. This Paparaino's platform is a platform that is being liberal. If you guys are civil, other people will be civil. If you're not civil, then you will not get civility. And let me tell you, if you are insult anybody who hasn't come for you, I will block you. I, Anne, will block you. Take it from me. Okay? So let's keep it. Now I'm going to address Mr. Oluwatosin. Hold on, let me come to you. When I said, let me talk. I was one talking. When I said silly, let me talk. Let me mute you first. When I said silly, that was not an insult. If you took it the wrong way, then I apologize. It's a very normal term to say stop being silly. I didn't say stupid. You want to check it up on Google, okay? When somebody says stop being silly, that's saying, oh, come on, what you're saying is not making sense to them.
You're not going to tell me.
So that is not an insult. And I just said, if you took it as an insult, apologies are tendered, and that's that. I wrap that up there. That's done there. Now I'm addressing the comment section. If anybody says nasty things here, when nobody's attacking you, we would attack you back, and otherwise I would mute or block. Let us be civil here. That's all. For you, I've addressed you. If you took the silly out of context, I've apologized for that. That's done. But the people on this comment section, if you say any crap, you abuse people that are not, especially Mommy Hazel Flakes and the rest of them, I will block you or mute you. On your platform, you don't even allow us come and comment there. We can't even write one word on any of you people's platform. So you will not abuse the privilege here. And that is on it, period.
You can also drop me. Stop acting like
I'm not dropping you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to people in the comment section, not you. Not you. I'm not talking to you.
You started it first.
I didn't. No, don't get it wrong. They have been commenting on the comment section before you came up. In case you don't know, I've been on this live for a long time. They've been commenting long before you came up. Your own of silly, I've addressed that. That's done. Leave your own aside. That has been done. The people on the comment section, they've just been nasty back to back. And don't counter me on that because I've been here for a long time.
You are using the word nasty.
Go on.
You are using the word nasty.
Can I talk now?
No, I didn't say. I only said that was silly to you, and I apologize. That one is done.
The comment section is part of it. Let's the banter.
So the comment section, they have been nasty for a long time. It's been getting very nasty, and some people have been civil. We have been attacking them back to back, so they need to be civil. Both parties will be civil. If they are civil,
once they are not going
civil.
It's not platform like this. They are going to insult you on what grounds?
We have never gone to their platform to go and write even ABC. We can't write
local men. We
can't even write A on their platform. They block you in an instant. Don't try it here.
Yes, we should take it the other way around because mohbad is not an animal and mohbad is not a joke to us. And
let me ask you some question.
I don't want to engage Mr. Oluwatosin. Can I talk now?
No, please let me just
all right. Hello. It's okay. Please, let's go on. Hold on. Hold on now. Hold on, please. Let's us go straight to the point. It makes your submission, not the question. Don't direct it. Not an interview session to
go on the comment section. They are crying.
So please make Mr. Oluwatosin, hold on, Mr. Oluwatosin. Just go.
I guess I have to go because it is becoming toxic and everything. This is not taking it personal now, and it's not what to tell you.
Useless documents.
If you open and come alive,
all right. No.
Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Sorry,
it's my turn. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Because he said,
can you mute your mic? Sorry.
But somebody asked him a question now. Somebody, before you roll Oku, the Oku have to be buried. And he said we should go and ask Wumi. Okay, that's why we are asking Wumi to come outside.
They are all cowards.
You understand? You said Wumi don't have explanation, but we are asking you now. You say you are not there. It's Wumi we should ask. Let Wumi come outside now. Yeah, Kekra is you
know
see?
What?
Because you cannot.
Can I talk now?
You a child. You can't swallow a food for a child.
Wow. Moderator is active. God bless you for that. Can I talk my own talk now? Inspector General, ayé ẹ ló máa bàjẹ́, family ẹ ló máa jam àgbàkó olórí burúkú máa ṣàǹfààní. You're for under fake profile, fake policewoman, stupid woman. LS Meta Murikon. That's on that. When Mohbad died, that was on the 11th of 2023, on Monday, because you claim to love him. Oh, husband of my youth. Oh, I cannot do without you. Oh, my baby. Oh, my darling. The same darling you went along with to Ikorodu with a 5-month-old baby. That's on that. You had, like, you guys have had an argument. To the extent of you promised to end his career, of which you did. That same guy, because without Mohbad, we did not know you. All this your Timumi that are crying now, that are crying in the comment section, that can take bullets for you. Without Mohbad, they will not know you. Because of you are using widow victimization, you gather them. Because if you do not pretend as if you are mourning and you'll be crying that they are bullying you, nobody will come for you. It is through this Mohbad that there is Timumi. Nobody knows Omo Wunmi before. And the fact that Mohbad did not even disclose his relationship to the public, kudos to him. Because, he's a musician, stuff like that. He don't want to disclose his family stuff online. We respect that. Okay, you put a statement on your own wall. I'm not saying it's on Paparaino's platform. I'm not saying it's on Bukky Jesse's platform. It's on your own platform on Instagram, right? And you narrated everything with emoji. I expected you to be crying, to be mourning, without you being with your phone. Unknowingly to us that you are a game changer. You are good at it. Because how can someone husband and you will be with your phone typing episode with emoji? That emoji shocked me. You still carry pictures put alongside with your write-up. And according to you and to your rubbish narrative about the nurse came to the house. Fine, the nurse came to the house, the nurse injected Mohbad. According to you guys, the injection did not go right. They had to rush him to the hospital, and the hospital confirmed brought in dead. You guys did not hold the nurse responsible on that same spot. You allowed the nurse to go. That was the reason why Baba Mohbad granted interview in the first place, that wọ́n sọ pé nọ́ọ̀sì ló gún lábẹ́rẹ́. Baba Mohbad never said Naira Marley ló pa ọmọ mi, because we all saw the video of when Sam Larry was bullying him. Baba Mohbad did not even say bullying yẹn ló pa. Ó sọ pé nọ́ọ̀sì ló sọ pé wọ́n sọ pé Naira Marley ló wá sílé ló rán àwọn ọkùnrin wá pa, àbí wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ pé Sam Larry ló kó àwọn gáàngẹ̀ wá kà mọ́lé. Wọ́n sọ pé nọ́ọ̀sì ni. The same nurse on the same nurse that is going to the club dancing to your faces that kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ máa ṣe sẹ́ èmi náà ni mo gún, right? The same nurse, you guys did not hold her responsible at that same spot. You allowed the nurse to go. And if Bisaloba was not even there when all this buha was happening, he was later called in the afternoon, then I don't even, that's on that. You did not hold that nurse accountable. Then you went on your Instagram pulling bullies. I beg, at that same spot that you claimed it was a nurse, was it the bully that Sam Larry bullied him that pied him? Because now you are just trying to make it look like it was bully. And we did not even see where Naira Marley bullied him. Me as a person, there was no video clip of where Naira Marley was bullying Mohbad. Okay? But Naira Marley said, and I quote, he said, tí ó bá kú tán sìn, èmi náà máa mú. If it is your relationship with women that is toxic, allow her to go to their house. Jẹ́ kí ọmọ yìí máa lọ. The clip is on internet. Jay Femole, can you mute your mic? Can you mute, please? Oh, God. Can you not interject me? 14 months, 15 months. What's your business? I beg, mute your mic. Can you mute your mic, please?
No, that's not what happened. K Crown asked a question and was saying that there was a question they were answering before.
We are treating a topic. Stop taking me back, please.
That's why she's answering.
We are the one
that's why she's answering.
We are the one doing ourselves. We are the one doing ourselves. There is a topic going on here. You are coming here saying trash, claiming to be fighting for Mohbad.
All right. Your favorite right, continue, please.
Come on now. Come on, are you a coward? Ha! Mohbad has a future ahead of him. Mohbad wants to live. He said, Mohbad said he doesn't want to die. They should help him. But nobody helped him. When they're supposed to take him to the hospital, they waited for the nurse for 2 days. Abba, it doesn't make any sense. Now, someone said we should move on. Move on, Ke. Did we look like Wunmi here? Abba, you claim that it was the nurse. You did not hold the nurse on that same spot. You allowed the nurse to go. Now you are telling us it was bully that pied him. Bully that pied him inside his own house. And a day before he died, you promised to end his career. You even wanted to get down to go to the hotel, even if we did not see the video clip of it. Spendy said it, and there was a video clip of when Mohbad was even accusing Naira Marley inside the live stream when you were saying Eja Kimbole, Mofe Bole, as a wife that you claim to love your boyfriend. Your boyfriend was crying on a live stream, and you wanted to leave him on that same spot. That means you are a coward. And you said the relationship is so perfect. That's husband of my youth, husband of your youth, they were bullying him. He was crying to Nigerians to help him. You were there. You were saying Eja Kimbole. The video is out there. Nobody can defend that. Eja Kimbole, why your husband was crying for help, that Nigerians should help him, that they want to buy him. You never mentioned the word. You were like, Eja Kimbole, you are running away like a coward. Same thing repeated itself a day before his demise. According to Spendy, you said, Eja Kimbole, why your husband was in trouble, he was in pain. And you claimed he sustained an injury from the show. So definitely, he will be feeling pain, so he needs you by his side. And now, some people, funny enough, right? Mr. Loba has been granting interviews here and there, regardless the fact that he was not even at that same spot when he died. That was why Iyalolade said, "Ewobisi Iyawo Ebade," because Mohbad had already accused you of buying him from that voice note. On the second day of your birthday, 2022, he accused you of buying him, and you actually did. That was why Iyalolade sọ pé Ewobisi Iyawo Ebade. That means she have a point. She knows what she's saying because they are in that Aloba family. They are friends or relatives or whatever. They knows your character, that you are not a good person. You are a pretender. Funny enough, this girl, I thought she's a camera shy person. That is why she's not even granting any interview. Or not to me that she's a gamer. So you are not a camera. So you cannot grant interview to tell us what happened. But you can face the camera and be patronizing your own business. That is being selfish. But now, that is what you mean. And Mohbad was full of life. He never said he wanted to die. Also, if you hear that voice note when he was talking to Abiola, was like, it does not want to die, but when he needed help, nobody was there for him. Even the person that closed, even the person that claimed that she closed, because I was hearing Bisolua Tosin was saying it on a platform that the only person that was there, that picture is popping up, is Omomi that was in the streets when she was 14 years, squatting with a man. On the knobs in Nigeria, age 30 balaga, you are 18 years to do whatever you want to do, 18 years and above. But you, God have mercy, baby. Show me 40 years, man, because if you have a parental care, a good parent, your parent will not leave you to be living with a man at the age of 14 years, because you are saying you guys have been together for 10 good years, and you are 24 years old. Are you kidding us? We are not as dumb as your team, and we are not using emotions here. Because how can a 14-year-old girl be suffering with a man? Because when Mr. Loba and Mohbad was doing their Brisope and Bricklayer work, did you take Patako for them? Did you do anything for them? No. You were nowhere to be found. A 14-year-old girl suffering with a 17-year-old boy. What a life. Oh my God. What a day to be alive. Now they are saying you are innocent. But what stops you to grant one or two interview? alongside with Mr. Aloba, if you are truly innocent, at least the family should be in one accord. If you are a good wife, you will cooperate with your father-in-law to fight for justice. But no, your case is different. Because we are in a lawless country, Nigeria. What a life. Someone else, please.
Hello, good morning. Sorry, good afternoon. Please, can I quickly say something? Can I talk now?
Please carry on. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm not here to defend or fight against anybody, but I don't know Wunmi from anywhere, and I don't know Mohbad. As a matter of fact, I knew him after he died, the night he died. But I've been hearing his song. I didn't know he was the one that sang those songs. But I just want everybody to know one thing. As a young widow myself, my husband died when I was 31, and he was sick though. I was with him throughout. But there is something called denial. Even when you see all the handwritings on the wall, you still felt, no, it's not going to happen. And another thing I felt happened to me.
Sorry, please hold on, ma. Please, everybody like the light, so let's tap. Thank you.
Okay, so another thing is this. We grieve differently. I see people attacking her. I don't know her. But as somebody who has been in her shoes before, though I wasn't attacked, I wasn't accused of killing my own husband because people, his family, everybody knew. I tried all I could. But there are different levels to grief. And if you've never been in that shoes, you probably don't know what that person is going through. You probably don't know how. That's why I tell people, when you see a widow, when somebody's husband died, you don't tell them, otito masukun, don't cry. If at that point in time that person wants to cry, let her cry. If at that person wants to scream, let her scream. She alone knows how to feel at that point. And I can boldly say it that I've been celibate for over 7 years now, not because I didn't see any other person to call me, not because men are not coming, but because I cherish the moments we spent together. So the same thing that happened to me happened to me. On the night he died, I was given injection. I was put on injection to sleep. I think I was given paint. It didn't last me an hour. And then the next thing, the only thing that was in my brain, I took my phone and I put it on the internet. Oh my God. So you left. Do you understand? I posted on the internet. I know people will be like, oh, Kilonshe, your husband just died and you are posting. But that was a way for me to be able to grieve. And I've got twins. I've got children. My husband died 5 days to my children's 3rd birthday. We were already preparing for the birthday. And a whole lot was going on in my head. He was an events person. We had a series of events lined up that he has taken money from. People who do not know me, probably if anybody should witness what I was going through at that point, they'll be like, oh, onlo pa oko e. Because I couldn't cry. People has weddings that he has collected money for. Mother will not come to your event if he did not get his 90% payment. And other people were like, oh, egba phone lowe, egba phone. I was like, don't have my phone. The day he died, I was still working. I was supposed to be grieving. I was not supposed to talk. I was supposed to feel a certain kind of way. I'm sorry if this sounds like maybe I'm defending Wunmi. I'm not. I'm only talking from my own experience. People were like, oh, my phone. I was like, if you have my phone, people he has collected money from. That same Saturday he died on a Saturday. He has 3 events. If anybody is in Ibadan, ask of Miracle MDC pictures. People know him well. People that he has collected money from that day, that has events that day. I couldn't tell his boys that went to events. The following Saturday, we had another event that he has collected. In fact, the person paid the last payment into my own account, and we spent it in the hospital. Okay, for me to now grieve, will I have off that phone? I think his family members were there when calls were coming in. People wanted to confirm, Shelo Tony, is it really happening? One of the bride called and she was like screaming and crying on the phone. Shelo Tony. I was like, do you want to talk? I remember that statement very well. I was like, do you want to talk or you want to cry? If you want to talk, talk to me. But if you want to cry, I guess you have to go and cry and then come back. When you are done crying, come back and then I will attend to you. But anybody who does not probably know what I've been through, I look like a mad woman. I look like a mess at that point. Though he was sick for a certain period of time. He had cancer. He was sick. But deep down me, I was like, oh, they killed this man. I was like, oh, if I have the power then, I would have said, oh yeah, Eba Miro. Because I want, and he said certain things to me on the night before he died. And you now know, after all this, after with all my strong woman charade, I didn't sleep for a whole year. For 1 whole year, I do not sleep. And when people see me in the afternoon, after 4 months, I started making up. I started looking, okay, I want to look my normal self. I do not want people to see me. I don't like sympathy. I don't like when people sympathize with me because it takes me to another level. So I do not want people to sympathize. I bring up this very strong woman charade like, oh, I'm very strong. I'm so over it. But I did not sleep for a whole year. 1 whole year. You know, if I should, maybe I'm eating and immediately I finish eating, I just dozed off. If I dozed off by 7, if I should wake up by 9, I'm not sleeping again until the following day. So people are attacking. And granted, I knew somebody that came to my DM. I was like, oh, so, and they said your husband is dead and you are always online. What are you doing online when you just lost a husband? I just pray for that person. May what happened to me never happen to you.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry to interject you.
Okay.
Did you care for your husband when he was on the sick bed? Did you take him to therapy?
Of course I did.
Sorry for your loss. You said you lost your husband. Sorry for your loss. Were you taking him to therapy? Were you there for him, or you were cooking Indomie or fried?
Ma, I was with my husband when he died. But after he died, thank God, because I have a therapist as a sister. I have a sister who, because after his death, I was seeing flashes. Events, all the events of that day was happening to me live. You know, when you sit down, when you watch movies, like, okay, this thing, they say, they flashed back. It's not just movies. It happens in real life. I think that was about 2 weeks after. And I have to be, immediately those things started happening. My sister would be like, anytime you feel like that, anytime you need to call, please, my sister is not in Nigeria, call me. And then we start talking about it. The way I'm saying it, I'm talking to her about it. I'm calling her. If it is 1 a.m. in the night, that thing starts again, I'm calling her. She's, at that time, for that 1 year, my whole family was supportive. I have to leave everything I was doing. And after a year, I left. We were living in Ibadan then. I went to my sister's place in Ekiti. After his death, I came to Akure to come and start a life for myself. Because nobody is going to keep contributing. I'm not somebody who loves or knows how to ask people for money.
Please, Mama.
So I started working myself.
Mama, please hold on. Sorry, ma. When did you hear that Mohbad mom called Wumi that fateful day, and she said Mohbad was sleeping?
I didn't hear about that.
Okay, you have not heard about that. Okay, how long have you been in this case, ma?
It's not like you don't get what I'm saying. I said, I'm not here to judge or to against anybody.
No, I know your story is very different and it's so emotional and so touching. You understand? I feel for your loss. So what I'm saying is that that is because so in comment section, a lot of people are saying that did you wait for 24 hours to call the doctor, or because like they waited for 2 days before the nurse could
He
come.
died in the hospital. I didn't
Okay,
wait
your
for
husband
any
died in the
doctor.
hospital.
He
Okay,
died.
so
He died in the hospital. Yes,
in this
he
mobile
died in the
phone,
hospital.
a mobile phone was switched off. It's somebody that came from a concert supposed to update his fans that look at what happened that day, the way the show went on. You understand? We did not see anything like that. And the mother called, according to Mohbad, is on social media. She called and Wumi said the husband is sleeping. Anytime he return from a concert like that, he don't normally pick up his phone. He love to sleep. You understand? So the mother now still called again. He still said he's still sleeping. You understand? So because your own case is different. Mobile, so why we are like, people are not saying that it's Wumi that by him, but as a wife, you are supposed to be responsible. You
Madam,
understand?
please, can you let her talk? Can you let her talk? Let
Are
her
you the one
talk.
that brought,
When she
are you the one
finish.
that brought her here?
Are you the one that put her there too? Is it your platform? Let her talk. Give her the space to talk.
Okay. Sorry, ma. Please share your story with us.
So what I'm saying is, as a wife in Africa, when things like this happen, the first suspect is the wife. Let me just put it to you like that. As a wife, the first suspect when your husband died is the wife. And for people saying, oh, Wunmi said they should go and row. If I were to be in a case, when mine happened, I believed he didn't die naturally. Even though the hospital said it was cancer. I was like, no, he didn't die naturally. If I have the power, if I have anybody that I can say that same thing to, I will have said that as well. I'm putting it to use. I don't know Wunmi. I don't know anybody from there. But I'm just talking from my own experience, how I felt when mine happened. And we grieve differently. And if you've not been in that shoes, you probably don't know how they feel. You don't know how it feels. And people saying, oh, they did not, probably she did not drop, what is it called, hospital report or something. When things like that happened, your brain are all over the place. When people were telling me, oh, don't cry, look at your children, I was just like, when they said don't see him, I was like, why will I not see him? I went
Madam,
back inside.
I will interject in this one. Don't say that it was because of emotion. That's why she did not drop the hospital. This thing, no, because the doctor asked her to take the body to the morgue in general hospital. So don't say that, madam. Please, I'm beg of you.
God,
Ma'am,
do.
can I interject you?
Okay.
You know, yeah, please.
There is this woman.
Sorry, madam.
There is
Sorry,
this woman
sorry.
on TikTok.
Nobody's
Okay.
ex. Sorry. Let me quickly say it. I'm not trying to interject, but let's just so we get it clear, right? Okay. You've told us about your experience. That is lovely, and we empathize with you. But you see, we don't count sticks for stones. You've given your experience. He was in the hospital. He died. This one's case is completely different. So, except you understand the story in total, and then if
I get what
you're
you're
trying
saying.
to say,
I get what
if
you're saying.
you
What
get what I
is
mean?
she
So if
said
you're
now?
trying to
I'm going
say,
to.
if just a
I'm
second,
going
if you're
to.
trying to
I just
say,
want to refer her back to somebody now that everybody also knows that she's on TikTok.
okay,
I think Victorious Chibugo or something.
okay, what's the story
What
you have?
at
You want to tell us?
Yes, her husband went out with his friends. They went out. They came together. The man was healthy, and then the man went out with his friends, and then the man died without coming home. And the friends do not know what killed the man. The wife does not know. Shall you understand? When the wife said, when they called her, it was because of what she said. That's why I'm saying this. That when they called her that, oh, that she should come to the hospital, she met the husband in the hospital, and then they wanted to take the man to the morgue because she was in denial, because she was grieving. She said she put the man outside, put a phone, and joined NSPPD prayer. She said this herself. Is on TikTok. She
Okay,
said she
fair enough.
placed the phone
Sorry to
beside
pause you
him.
there. Sorry to pause you because so that we wrap it up.
Yes.
So that's fine. Now you've given an explanation. She wanted to pray. Maybe she wanted to do some spiritual whatever exercise. For those of us who are not
Yeah.
Christians, those of us who are not Christians. I'm a Christian, but for those who are not, she wanted to pray. Now that's entirely different. With you're at the hospital, you've been to the first, the second, and they've advised to say take to the morgue. That's completely different.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So that's that. So
Yes.
let's leave it at that. But your experience is, it's great to hear that, empathize with you. But we're counting sticks for stones here. You know what I mean? Your scenario of how your husband died and the scenario of how Mohbad died are completely different. And that's that. Yes, as a grieving widow, you can be, erratic. You're trying to come to terms with reality. That's understandable. But still, the scenarios are different. Yeah, CEO, please carry on. I think you had a question.
No way, CEO, any suru, calm down, please. Thank you so much, Miss Anne. And nobody's ex. God is going to console you. I'm so sorry for your loss. That's on that. That woman's case, that's Mrs. Chibuzo's case. She had a better explanation to the public of what happens to her husband, regardless of the fact that she was not even there. She was called. A call was put across to her. Okay, this is what happened. All right. Unlike our own almighty Wumi, that cannot even grant common interview or a common TikTok live stream to explain to us. Now you are even saying
your favorite. I'm
what
so
else?
sorry to cut you short. I don't
ma'am.
understand what you people really want from this Wunmi coming to grant interview or anything. Josie have been granting interview. Madam, wait now.
Josie and Wunmi
Josie
are
have been
Let her finish her
granting
thought
interview
now.
not
for
interject me, I
14
beg.
now.
Miss Folake,
No,
can you
but
let her
can
finish her thought,
interject
then you
other
speak
people.
after her.
I
The
know
minute
it
she
is you,
finish, you
madam.
talk after her, please, Joe. Please,
Yes,
don't be
ma'am.
upset.
Please.
Thank you.
This case is very different too. This woman that is talking here, this nobody's ex, she did not make mention of she fighting her husband before his demise. They did not have any fighting arguments. Wumi's case is different too. Mohbad's case is different too. This is Mohbad we're talking about. Mohbad had an argument with some certain people and he had a fight with his girlfriend. We can all see that, and like what happened to her forehead on the day of the burial, what happened to the release of the house. So this case is very different. Okay, and that Mrs. Anne, or sorry, not Mrs. Anne, that woman that was on TikTok, she's giving us a narrative and she's always on live stream because her hands are clean. She's not camera shy, unlike our own people here. Toripe, we are the one doing ourselves. Kini, clever summer. Sorrow.
Okay, all the time when people come online, Wunmi should come for interview. Wunmi should come for interview. The interview Baba Mohbad have been going from one studio to another. Please, can you tell us the outcome of the interview? Because most of the interviews Baba Mohbad in law, and by the way, let me go to your favorite. You said Wunmi has been on the street from the age of 14 and everything. Majority of us that one being seen, condemn Wunmi. Can you tell me the time you yourself have been on the road? Because you don't know where she's coming from, madam. Wait now, let me talk now. Don't no, just not do point of correction. It's not a point of correction.
I am not staying with a man. I am not staying with a man.
Madam, let me talk now. Let me talk. You don't know anything about her.
I am not staying with a man. I am different from your Omowumi. Your Almighty Omowumi that is the saints. I am so different from her, okay?
I'm so proud
I have
to,
a
I'm proud
parental
to be
care. I have a parental care.
Congratulations.
My mother did not leave me in the street at age of 14 to be squatting with a man. Please do not compare me with
Madam, you are not telling her to let me talk now. But if I'm talking now, you will tell me to not talk. Or you will mute me. But you are not telling her.
Okay, continue, ma.
Let me finish. When Omowumi, you are there now, you are judging her. Omowumi has been on the street from age 14. Do you know anything about Omowumi? You don't know her. Majority of us here are just judging this girl. We don't know her. We don't know where they've been coming from. You keep saying she's been on the street for 14 years. How old Mohbad not to on the street? Can we tell ourselves the truth?
Mohbad is a guy. Mohbad is different. Wunmi is a lady.
Madam, please stop. What makes Mohbad different from her? Because Mohbad is a man. Wunmi gbogbo sabe ni Mohbad ṣe jẹ́ a man or what? We all have our stories to tell. Let's thank God for our life. People should stop judging this girl. For over 14 months, 13, no, this girl, she's this, she's that. Everyone want evidence. And I've never seen you people seeing fault in what Baba Mohbad is doing. Baba Mohbad went online on your picture.
Are you asking for evidence? Should I talk about that evidence?
Madam, let me talk now. Madam, let me talk.
Joe, please now, Joe. Just let her finish. Then we'll answer the question. Don't worry.
Baba Mohbad went online on your picture. wọ́n ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. I'm
Madam,
sure Kaniya
madam,
Mohbad.
listen.
Oh God,
CEO,
can you
Madam,
let me
CEO,
last
finish,
CEO,
update.
madam?
CEO,
Please,
Okay,
can you let
don't
me
worry,
talk?
Please,
Let her
can we
Kani
keep
finish.
it
Mohbad,
civil?
Yeah,
Whatever she's saying, can you
let
note
her
your
finish.
points
please.
and respond, please?
Please,
Don't
if
let's
Baba
fight.
Mohbad went to the studio on your picture, one gbé, one share everything, one release full album, people did not condemn him. Wunmi started a business. You people have created a platform. She's not mourning her husband. She's not doing this one. Fine, ọkọ ẹni. But alo yẹ kó mọ̀nà ọmọ jù nínú àwọn méjèèjì. Because people will say that's the way Baba Mohbad can grieve. Maybe that's the way Wunmi too can grieve. I don't know what people want from her. Even if Wunmi come out to tell you people that this is what happened to my husband, will you people still believe her? You people still not believe her. So the best thing is that let me keep quiet. And now we've been on this case for 14 months. Madam, can you point at what Baba Mohbad said they used 30 million for autopsy? And you supporters
Can you not talk about
justice.
that one,
Have you
please?
questioned? I will
Please.
talk about it. It's still part
Don't
of what we
talk
are talking
about it
about.
because you did not
You
pay.
the
Time.
support.
Talk about the police bribe. Can you people bribe police? Karimo,
Madam,
CEO,
okay, can you bring
let
okay
her
now?
finish.
Now
Madam,
you are
please don't
saying
worry, wrap up your
Mumba.
thoughts. We're waiting.
You said
Thank you.
now you are saying Karimo bribe. Karimo said they bribe police. Can Karimo show you the evidence of the police being bribed? Because but Karimo will come when Karimo said, I have evidence to show you people that has Karimo giving you people want any concrete evidence, but coming online to use Mohbad justice to settle our family's cause. Please, we are all learning, we are not illiterate. Then Shomode, Karimo cannot come out and be using her finger to finger our brain and we listen to all the trash she's saying. People are saying, Baba Mohbad said the autopsy the government conduct is not okay. Have you people sat down and asked Baba Mohbad, can we see the one with, I know I didn't contribute ₦1 for Baba Mohbad. I won't do that. I would rather contribute money for Wunmi to take care of her son, which is what I'm doing. But question I'm asking, and have you asked Baba Mohbad, can you show us the evidence of the autopsy? Because I know the way people were tearing down the
Okay.
government autopsy. Please.
Falake, sorry. So you've asked us 3 questions now, right? So we don't waste
Yes.
time. Let us answer one after the first question you
Okay.
asked. Can you repeat the first question so somebody can answer you? Ejo.
The first question I asked ni pé ṣé anybody nínú gbogbo àwọn tó ń pera wọn ní team baba or justice for Josie, because now it's now become justice of, have you people questioned Baba or Buki that the autopsy people went for, where is the result? Because Amobi gbogbo yín ṣe ń criticize when government
Okay, that's fine.
said
That's the
our
question. Okay,
one
that's fine.
question.
I
Let
can
somebody else
respond.
Okay.
answer
I
you.
can
Don't worry.
respond to that question. Can I?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay, so the courts granted the approval for the family to conduct their own private autopsy. And I think at the last media parley that Baba Mohbad had, he explains that that autopsy has been conducted and that at the next inquest or whenever the courts open, that report or that result will be released. So it is not for TikTok. It is for the courts for that report to be released.
Okay.
So that's the
Sorry, madam.
response.
Sorry
That's the
to cut you
response
short.
to that. So we
You
don't, I'm
said
not expecting.
okay.
I'm not
No,
expecting
I still have answers to
result
that.
of that autopsy to be
But
on
when the
TikTok.
government's own wasn't released, it was debated on the TikTok. Even when government have not even released the result, our TikTokers, as they
No. The
analyze the
government
Now
result.
you're
released their
wrong.
own through
Now
the
you're wrong.
cable.
Let her.
So
Okay.
the
Please go
government
on.
released their own through the
Okay.
cable and
Okay, the second
BBC,
question.
Pidgin, and all that.
This
So
question I'm
yeah.
throwing to people, I'm throwing to my learned people here. I'm sure most of us and CCTV in Lewa and everything. Is it possible, because Yemi came online now, the CCTV in Kinikon, is it possible for a neighbor to have access to the CCTV in my house?
Okay.
I'm asking that
That's a
question.
question. That's fine. Okay, please, who wants to
Yes.
answer? Go ahead.
Can I answer
Yes,
that?
ma. Go ahead. Thank you.
Okay, I live in an estate in Nigeria. My home in Nigeria is in an estate that is powered by a lot of cameras. However,
Okay.
that camera is for the common areas. Those cameras can see all the streets, everything that is happening at every junction along the streets and all that. Those
Okay.
cameras also see into the compounds of various houses. I'll give you 2 examples. There was a robbery. A young man walked into the estate, cameras took him. He walked into somebody's compound, removed their meter, and the camera saw him inside somebody's compound. Not the camera of the private home, but the estate camera saw him inside the place. And they tracked him until he was about to exit the estate. That was when he was caught. Another young
Okay.
man drove recklessly within the estate and knocked down one of the electric poles and decided to run away. The cameras caught him, tracked him to where he went in another direction and came back carefully to go and enter his house. And the estate tracked him to his house because his car
Okay.
was destroyed. So
Madam, you are
cameras,
talking about
wait, let me
okay.
finish. Now, most of us have cameras in our homes, in our own
Okay.
private homes that are within the house and maybe within our compound. And sometimes we have outside on our fence that can see the houses in front of us, the homes next door, and maybe extending to to some distance on the street and to the left. Do you get what I'm saying? So sometimes our cameras, our private cameras in our homes, can see at least can see the cars that are entering my neighbor's house. Do you understand what I'm saying? Cars that are coming out. If people are walking on the street or people enter my neighbor's home or they come out, the camera in my own home can see them. I don't know how the cameras in Mohbad's estate are placed. I don't know if the estate is powered by central cameras. But
Madam,
my own estate has cameras and
what
there's a control
what
room
happened? No,
where those
what
cameras
happened
are being
outside?
monitored.
Madam,
Yeah?
what control room? You have your own individual control room.
No. I'm
In my
saying
own
for the
house,
estate. I'm saying for the
I know.
estate, not
No.
inside
We are
our
not
house.
talking.
Oh.
But the way Yomi Fabi is putting it now, Yomi Fabi, look, what happened outside? We are not. We don't want to know what happened outside. We want to know what happened inside. But Yomi Fabi is making it look as if the estate have access to the camera
No,
I
that
no,
don't
was
know
Falake,
about
that
that.
inside.
is no,
I don't
Falake,
know
that's
about
not
that.
true.
I'm
That
sorry, I
is
don't
not
know
true.
about that.
That's
The
not
one
true.
that the way it operates is that the one that the estate puts that is monitoring the streets. Like if you drive into my estate now, your car plate number will be captured. Your face as the driver will be captured. Do you understand?
Okay.
And then everywhere
So
you go, we can actually track you from when you enter the estate to wherever you went to if you are being tracked. Do you get what I'm saying? So
okay,
that's the
It's
madam,
difference.
fine, it's
let
But
fine,
me
it's
let
within
me
fine.
the
tell madam,
homes, there's no
you
central
see,
server for anybody's
people are always saying no.
camera to be
People
in somebody else's
Third
server. No.
question, please. The third
people
question,
people
please.
said people know I'm still on this hand. People were saying, how many hours will it take them to bring Mubad out from Orchard Road to the hospital? I stay in Lekki, precisely VGC. Orchard Road is one of
What
the
road
most
are you?
worst.
So that
Which
when I
road?
come to
I stay
Nigeria, I'll come and meet you in your
close
house.
64. I can give you my address. I stay on close 64 in
Okay, no
VGC.
problem.
Orchard Road
I won't give you
is
my
one
own
of the
address
worst
because
road
that's my
in
estate.
that Lekki area that you can stay. From Orchard Road, from that police station, because okay, let's even start from the police station. Sorry for
From
cutting my
Orchard
story short.
Road to Kuramed
But
Hospital is less than 1 minute drive, my sister. I know the
madam,
place. Go and check
madam,
today. If you
with
are
the
in Nigeria,
traffic on
when
that
you are
road,
going out, go
no,
to
no,
Orchard
no,
Road.
no,
Go
no,
and see Kuramed to
madam,
find
with
estate
the
in 1
traffic on
minute.
that road, let's be realistic. No, madam,
At
let's
that
stop.
time of
Don't
the
let
day,
us,
there's no traffic. It was 2 o'clock. There's no traffic on that road
madam,
at that time.
every minute that Orchard
They
Road
claim
that
he
me I
died on
know.
Tuesday. I beg, say traffic
Do you
they
know
owe
it's
for
a
Tuesday
four
morning.
minute walk,
Madam, do you,
Falake?
madam
Did he
favorite,
die
do
on
you
Tuesday?
stay in
Falake, you
Lekki?
cannot say it's not true now.
It's
Madam
a
Traffic
4 minute
No,
every
no,
walk.
no,
weekend
no, no,
in
she
no.
lives
Lagos.
around the
Madam,
area.
madam.
You live
Yeah,
around
madam
the area.
favorite. You said, is there traffic on Monday? Do you stay in
I
Lekki?
said,
Which area is she
at
staying?
that time, wait now, I have friends in
No,
Ocean,
not you.
whatever
No, not
estate.
you, Madam Flakes. Your
Leave,
Okay.
leave,
favorite said
leave your
on
favorite
Can
zone.
we
Tuesday.
Leave
move
your
on to the
favorite
next
zone.
level,
Deal
please?
with
This is a
Madam,
No,
madam.
it's
Because
the
as
we
your
need
favorite
second.
I'm
It
talking
is
to now. I'm
we
talking
that we
to
20
are
favorite
living.
because
minutes.
the
Listen,
favorite
we that we are
said,
Answer
how
living
the
can there
that
be
unnecessary
axis.
question.
traffic
I'm
on
not in
that
for that.
day?
Okay?
Madam Falake,
Please.
Madam Falake, we that we have lived in that axis, we know the traffic, we know the pattern of traffic along Lekki Expressway. We know that in the
See,
morning, when you are going towards
okay,
VI, it's really tight. In the evening, when you
okay.
are going towards Aja, it's really tight. But during the day, like if when I'm in Nigeria and I'm going out, I go out maybe
Madam, which
from
side
around
of
11,
Ajah do you
1,
stay?
2,
Because
3.
now there is a work going on in Ajah for over how many years? That bridge of
I
Ajah, that there
know.
has been an heavy traffic. So
I.
that's what I'm saying. That is my area. I'm not. It's not that maybe they will point hand to
Maybe
me
you
and
just
say
told me now that you
anything.
live in my estate. You just told me that
Yes,
you live in my estate. Now I'm also
madam, I
conversant.
know.
I lived in that estate for 25 years. We're doing 30 years. I lived in that estate for 25 years, and my home is still there on everything. So when I'm in Nigeria, I live in VGC. Do you get? So now that you have, you at least you said your own, I'm saying my own too.
Okay,
So what
madam,
I'm saying is that
fine.
that axe is, I worked in Victoria Island and I retired in 2019. I can tell you that I left home and my children went to school. There's a girls' school down the road. One of my children went there. My boys went to a different school. So I used to do school run every day. I left VGC at 5:45 every morning to be able to make it here.
Okay, no
So I
problem,
know the
madam.
traffic. I understand.
My
Coming back, the
last
same thing. But
question.
I'm saying that at that time that they took Mohbad out, which was 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 o'clock, 2:30, 3 o'clock, the roads are not busy like that. To be able for you to
Okay.
move from a 1 minute
No,
drive to 20 minutes is not possible. It's not
madam, you
possible.
said
I've already sent somebody there. I was the first person that said it on Joken platform, that somebody that I sent to go and help me even check the distance between Mohbad's estate and that Kuramed hospital. And the person came back and said it was 1 minute drive. And that is 4 minutes walk. So it's so close. Do you understand? So let's not dive into that because the worst has happened already. What we are saying is that we want justice for this young man. And he was taken to the hospital after he had died. He died in the house. We have also settled that. Let's not start arguing and disturbing ourselves about these things. What is government, what is police doing about giving us justice? We are not talking about that. Everybody is here to defend Wunmi, defend Baba.
God bless you, ma.
What
God
hey,
bless
happened?
you.
God bless you.
You
Now you
serious?
are
This.
talking. Just see, let me tell you
What happened
something.
to the
This
man that
justice,
Nikini,
madam,
Nikini.
can
when
you
we
listen
say
to
Hey,
this
Eloro
justice?
means that there's something shady about the way he died. He didn't die naturally. The hospital, the people, they
Madam,
said
check
it's
out so see
inconclusive.
what you people have like what Mr.
Stop being
What's his
sentimental,
name
Jerry.
said on this man's program today. This justice was meant for boom. It was justice for Bubad when we started. But it was
That's what
Baba's
it is
team
for some of
that
us.
let me know. I know, but it was Baba's team that
No,
turned
for
it
like
to
if you start going
justice.
that way, it's
No,
gonna
no,
turn
no,
to
no, no. But you
fracas.
guys started
Let's
justice
leave it
with
there.
Wumi
Let's leave it
now.
there. Let's leave it
No,
there.
no,
okay.
no.
Let's leave it there. Spicy
Another
juice,
question.
welcome.
And
Jay
okay,
for Imole, you want to speak? Go
can
ahead and
I
speak.
say
For
my
like
last
mute.
question?
No, for like mute. Let somebody speak first. Go. I think he probably
I'm
wants to
not
have a
making
question.
any
So hold on.
points, Jerry.
Jay for
Because
Imole,
of
carry
blue.
on.
Spicy Gist, please don't tell me I'm not making points. I'm
Yeah, you
making
see, this
points
is what I
because
don't want. Let's
there are
just
some
mute
questions
for
they will
now. Please,
ask. You will
everybody,
tell
for
them
like
they are
please
not
mute.
talking.
Let somebody else speak. It's okay.
When your
That's
people
fine.
are talking, you will
It's
not tell
okay.
them to
Please,
mute.
please,
But
please,
when
please,
people
please,
from
please.
Wumi are
For
talking, you
like
will tell
it's
them to
okay.
mute.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Right. Jay for Imole, carry on.
I need to
Uh-huh.
speak. I need to speak to Folake.
Waiting for you.
Okay, ma.
Okay, now no get sense. So me, I get sense. So don't say people are not getting sense. You're not.
No,
For
you talk
Imole,
now. Let him make his
when
point
he's
now.
asking the
We will
question, you
not
want to
accept
answer
that
her
from you.
question. Maybe you answer it so that other person.
Which one do you know get sense? You get
I beg,
sense.
so that it doesn't turn to fracas. I beg.
You where you there for Mohbad?
You
You
not
don't
go
get any
better for you.
evidence.
You not go
If you
better
Pass
for
talk
the
you.
like
You
talk.
that,
where you there
people will
for
get
Mubad. Is
upset
it done
now.
better for you?
What's your
Why are you cursing people
You
here? Are
don't talk
you
like
okay?
that. You become nasty now. You know how it is. Please. No, let's not go
Kenny,
there. Today
Bobo,
we're
you
just
make your
talking
point.
about
Make your
something else. We are
point.
being
There is no
plain today.
time. Make your
Please,
point. Are you
please. We're
not going
not
to work?
fighting.
Are you not
We're not
working? Make your
fighting.
point.
We're not fighting.
You are at work.
Okay.
You know, here people man they talk yes, ma. bet my brother, your guy they call you for work. Maybe better
I
people
beg,
come.
go and clock, go back and clock in. Go back.
Go back to work.
Bless you.
No right to
Go,
come.
God
go help
bless
and
you.
bury him now. That's the talk.
Now you
Which
get
autopsy they ask? Which right to get to ask for autopsy?
go back
You
to
paid,
work. Let
you
that
pay
person.
$1 for autopsy.
Now you phone now.
We're asking Wumi team
How much
question.
will
You
you contribute
understand?
for
So make we
autopsy?
focus on them. I
No
use God
refund
beg you.
you.
You
How much you
understand?
pay? Bring evidence.
Every time you be saying how much they pay, how much they pay.
I
Eh,
beg
is
you,
it the
people
boy
for
that
here.
boy is
Calm
lying down?
down.
Is it the boy the boy is lying
You
down
pay for
there?
autopsy. Did you make any payment?
So you are the moderator. Let somebody else speak because this boy don't have anything. He's at
Yeah,
work.
no, Jeff Emola, I beg.
Me
You
no
know,
go
say
put
small
hand
thing now
for
you go talk
machine.
to Rafraka, you know. You
You
understand?
understand? Me no go put hand for machine. They work. You
I beg.
understand? If no,
I
they
beg.
work. Me no go put hand for machine. You understand? Blame my brother. You hear that? Drop it. No, you say you do work. Me no go put hand for machine for work. If you come with me, please.
Hey, you. Mm-hmm. Okay.
You go pay not take too much long. Something
Okay,
that
I
too
don't, yeah, no
simple.
problem, no problem. We'll talk that one later. But you see this because now this
Hey.
meeting they ask us question, yeah. You understand? I bet no verse. I don't hear you, no problem.
Please let me say something. I beg. Good afternoon, everybody. For Lakemi, good afternoon, ma. I told you I wanted to ask you something. You
Yes, I'm
said
waiting.
okay. Before I go for you, ma. People do say we are for their team Baba Mohbad, team Wumi, team Mohbad. There is no team Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad is not dead. You understand? We are team justice for Mohbad. Okay. So what I want to say, you said whenever Wunmi do anything like she open a shop, people were talking. If Baba do that, we will not be talking. Ma, I want to ask you, as an African people that we are, when guys, a man lost his wife, the man will go for money. You understand? When a woman lost her husband, the woman will go for money. And the way the parents mourn is different from the way the wife or the husband mourn.
Yeah.
Listen now. It's different from the way the
Madam,
father.
sorry to cut you short there from
No,
that.
let me
Sorry.
finish, man. No.
Wait,
No,
I'm
listen.
trying between man and the wife, between the parents and the wife, who have more relationship with the husband?
It's the
Between the
family.
wife.
It's the
God
family.
bless you. God
Okay.
bless you.
Let me go on, ma. So you said I want to tell you in an Africa in Africa way for a wife to mourn, a wife has some period of time to mourn. Why the parents mourn forever? You understand?
Okay.
If the wife decided to stay like 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, like before she will not remarry, you understand? I don't think she will be after she have married. I don't think she will be mourning the husband because she have already replaced the man. You understand? Maybe once in a while, what the second husband is doing, she will not be thinking about the late husband. You understand?
My sister, please hold on. Please let me
Madam,
ask you. Anytime you ask, because as you are saying, I
no,
want to be asking questions.
you
No
were
vex.
asking questions just now. They answered you. Let
No,
me know.
Madam and Aziko, no. I want to throw this question to Han. I'm sure Madam Han have traveled far and wide. If
Yes,
Wumi,
ma'am.
let me ask you one question. Wumi is in abroad here. Let's assume Wumi is in wherever we are, maybe anywhere she is or something. And something happened to her. Maybe I have a colleague at work. She lost her husband. Within 2 months or 3 months, she's back at work. People keep saying Wumi is not mourning her husband. Wumi is not doing this one. Wumi is not doing that one. Please, madam, will you feed a baby for her? Will you pay a
Listen,
rent for her? Let's be
madam.
realistic with ourselves.
Madam, no, but that is if you can start market, that what Wunmi does is not nice. You understand the way she
What did she
treated
do,
the
madam?
case. That is what I'm trying. You allow me to talk because what am I saying is that if you are working and you are a banker, you lost your husband, they will give you like a month or 2 months or 3 months. You understand? You go back to
Okay.
your work. That's fine.
Okay.
You understand? But in this case, Wunmi is not letting us to know what happened to her husband. You understand? Because
Madam, what do you want Wunmi to come and tell you?
No. I will not allow you to interject me. Like a
Okay.
man that lost his son, A man that lost his son. If I'm the father or I'm the mother, as I see the wife, I go buy can. Here's my son that I gave to you. Because if it is Wunmi's enemy that buy, the same, you see the way Karimo, the way she's taking action, she will do Baba. Shege mewa.
Madam, no. Karima is not taking action. Stop counting Karima as fighting for justice. Karima is not fighting for justice. Karima is fighting for herself. No.
For justice. I'm just telling you how, if you lost your love.
Karima is constituting nuisance.
It's not constituting nuisance because when she was doing that,
That's your own opinion now. That's your own opinion.
Madam, please, I'm asking a question. No. She's not constituting.
She's a nice person.
She's not. No, madam, she's not constituting a nuisance. But coming online, we all have mothers here. Coming online to she's doing
now that the table has changed now. She's not constituting nuisance.
You understand?
But you know, what is it? Karima was doing the right thing until she was defending Mohbad. Until the day she mentioned that the day she tarnished Mohbad's memory. If we all remember, that was what caused the fight between Karima and the wife. Until the day she said the wife treated so many infections.
How did she know?
So many infections.
How did she know?
Let me now tell you. And the wife now said immediately that Mohbad never treated her bad and she never treated infection.
Nobody
did not tell her. She will not say
Let us
it.
deal with that now since you have gone there.
There is something in Yoruba we call one ra ebu fun. Because of the way Baba Mohbad,
we have heard it.
Yes.
No, it's a question you are left so that we cannot participate. We're not here for lecture. Let us all participate.
Okay.
You have said that Karima was getting it until she now tarnished Mohbad's image. Okay, so let us, deliberate on that. So we'll start with Folake. After Folake, CEO, and then Mommy Ezu Flakes will be the last person to speak. But we'll just take it round. So that we can now have our own opinion. And let's see whether your question or whether your opinion is right or not. And that's good. So please, Folake, go on.
Okay, CEO said what Wunmi is doing is not good. Madam, I want to ask a question.
No, Folake, no. Let's deal with what nobody's ex has said. Because you mentioned Karima, and that's not where we are now. So that Karima thing, answer that one.
Karima was supporting Wunmi initially, but Wunmi that you are supporting wants to protect her husband's memory. She loves her husband. This is what I want people to see my husband. You're not telling me that Mohbad is innocent or Mohbad is perfect, but she still wants people to see him the way people are seeing him as a gentle, humble, decent guy. But you cannot come online. Even if your sister tell you that, my husband got me infected, you don't have the right to come online to disgrace her husband or tarnish her husband's memory in the mud. But because she came out to contradict her, said that don't rub my husband's memory in the mud. That was what turned my Karimo into a lion. Okay, and people go there. I'm not if you tell you, madam. People now went to her page. Even if you are having issue or you are saying anything, a lot of us have our own issues here. We have our own parental issue or anything. But we cannot say because you want to because you are angry with your sister, you come online to disgrace your mother. No, now, Abba, we are Africans. Even if Oyibo are doing that or any other cultures are doing that, not for Karimo to her mother. And people are applauding her that she's doing the right thing. And to gbàdúrà kọ́mọ ẹ̀ ṣeré fóun náà. Kó gbàdúrà mọ̀ Karimo fún ẹ̀ lọ́mọ.
I love her for that because when she was doing it to Mr. Joseph Alogba, everybody was clapping for her, giving her a hand of applause, buying her a walk up. You understand? Because Karimo,
okay, madam. So you love the way she's disgracing her mother.
Madam,
do you pray for your own children to do the same thing to you?
Madam, do you pray for your children?
Let's see your talk now.
Give birth to a child and the child died at the age of 26. Up till now, you don't know what by your son.
So it's Wunmi that buy the son. So the thing that buy the Wunmi.
You allow her to make her own point now. But see, let me ask a question. Just talk your own. Not ask a question.
Okay. We are talking about about this Karimo insulting her mother. This and this. I think she's doing her own content. You understand? If you go there, you can like it, you can reject it. You understand? That is her own. So where Karimo came out for Baba Mohbad, when she was saying, because if you go to her old videos, she said she asked Wunmi to be following Baba to wherever they are going. She stayed with them throughout the whole day. If you, I saw the video yesterday on YouTube. You understand? So that time she was attacking Mr. Loba. Everybody was happy. Thank God the man did not quite follow Pikin. You understand? Because the narrative that Karimo brought out then was very, very wrong. Me, I insulted this man. Why will you collect 4
Okay.
million to bury your son? Why will you collect 4
Okay.
million from Obi Kubana chief priest? Why will you do this one? Who send you? Maybe na Naira
Okay.
Marley, na give you money, they bury the. Hey, madam,
Madam,
please, now.
the
Madam,
CEO,
please, now.
when I'm
So
talking, you cut me.
when
When
I
people
was
are talking, I will
I
say keep
insulted
quiet.
Baba Mohbad, I
Madam,
was
the question I
insulting
want
Baba
to
Mohbad.
ask you, the
You
question I want
understand?
to ask you
So
now,
at the
you people
end
are
of
saying
the
no,
story,
madam. The
at the
question
end
I
of
want
the
to ask you
story, before
before
Baba
you
now came
people
out
no,
to clear
madam,
himself
before
that
you people had a
not
before
saying
you
like
people
that,
had
he
a
did not have
crash out.
any money in his account. You understand? He did not have any money in his account. They did not pay any money to him. You understand? And even the money Davido brought, he did not see it. You understand? So now Karimo is sorting her mother. It's her own business. You understand? Because when it was our turn that time, everybody was putting hand in our joint. Let's continue to watch. Now it's a movie. You understand? So thank you.
Okay, sorry, I want to say something. Before people had a fallout with Baba Mubad and everything, Baba came on national TV and told you people that if Wumi do DNA, I will tell the people the person that buy my son. Why is Baba using the DNA as an excuse? Why can't Baba come out to tell us that these are the people that kill my child and stop using people to make money? Have you people challenged Baba to ask him that question?
Madam,
Eh?
did you still understand
Please.
when we came out on the national television telling
You said what?
Sarah reporter that she no work by
CEO,
her
don't be
husband,
upset.
but she
See,
cannot,
CEO,
she
don't be
cannot
upset.
work.
See, not best. See, not best. You go answer. Not best. You go answer. So you are
Oh,
asking a
Jesus
question. Do you want to
Christ.
rephrase your question again for like a without accusation?
Madam,
You understand?
I'm not
Just ask
accusing.
question.
No, it's
No,
not an
because you said that
accusation. No,
Baba.
it's
The
all
things you
over.
said, just
No,
put it in a question.
it is
Just put in a
no.
question. Don't
It is. I'm no. I'm quoting
don't
Baba. I'm not quoting
if I
myself.
can say that.
I'm quoting what Baba said. Baba
Yeah,
said that
go on.
on the national TV that if Wumi should do the DNA, I am going to
Okay.
tell the world what by my son. But what I'm
Okay.
asking now, why is Baba using DNA as a landmark before he can tell us the reason what killed his son for over
Okay,
14
fine. That's the
months?
perfect
Have we
question. You
people
keep it
seen?
there. Good. Your question is
Yes.
understood. Now, please, anybody that wants to answer the question. Thank you.
Okay, can I answer the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, first of all, I want to quickly speak about this Karimo issue. Karimo and Wumi, they are from a very dysfunctional family setting. And really, we can't blame them about the way they behave because at the end of the day, Yoruba people will say that a child that is good is for the father, a child that is bad is for the mother. Now, a woman that is not ready to make a sacrifice to train her children up on the way they should go, when they grow up, they will become whatever they decide to become. And so, really and truly, I don't think Wumi and Karimo's mother deserves the kind of respect and honor that good mothers are given, because birthing a child, carrying a child in your womb, is not enough approval. It's not enough for you to start laying claims to everything that a good mother should actually enjoy. A good mother, no matter how, even a mad woman takes care of her child, tends a baby. You cannot take a baby from a mad woman on the street. O ò lè fojú gbọ́rọ̀ gbọ́ ọmọ lọ́wọ́ even wèrè lójú títì. So for children to be made to grow up on their own, live on the streets, live with their uncles, live with grandma when their mothers are alive, is a problem for me. I don't know. I'm sorry. Because if my mother is alive, my own mother is alive, I am alive, I have my own children, my mother has many of us too. But she would never allow us to just be on the street. I was at home until I got married. At least I lived at home under my parents. So I can't relate with some of these people that say I've
Madam,
been
that's
living
not
with a
answering
man
my. You
since
didn't
14
answer
years.
my question.
I
That didn't
will
answer my
answer you
question.
now. I'll get to you. Now, so Karimo, I can't judge Karimo. I can't judge Wumi on their relationship with their mother because the way they have grown up, we were not there. We don't know whether they even used to beat their mother when they were growing up. We were not there. I was not there. On the issue of DNA, Baba Mohbad has been with these people. When Wumi and Mohbad were living in Malian house, Baba Mohbad has been with these people, settling quarrels between Mohbad and Wumi for over a period of time. And nobody has disputed that. We don't know the cause of their quarrel. We don't know what they have been settling over the years until Mohbad died. When Mohbad died, Baba Mohbad insinuated that Wumi used to lace Mohbad's food and make him to sleep so that he will go out and meet with other men. He also accused her of being with somebody whose girlfriend caught them and reported the situation. These are things that we all heard on the ground. You can't claim that you didn't hear about it. Now, a child was born. The man never said the child was not his grandchild. He said a lot of people have been insinuating different things about this child. In fact, at Oriyemi Hamzat interview, he said, I will land now. Let me finish. You like to interject. I will lose my flow. Okay, go on. I don't know what you want me to do. You want me to stop saying it?
No, I
Allow
just want to
someone
say
to
something there.
finish.
Emma Binu, Ejoma.
Allow someone
You
so that
said
distract me. Let me land.
Okay,
Then you can
go
ask me.
on.
Write
Go
it
on.
down. So at Oriyemi Hamzat, he said, even for any reason, I would like to clear that child. Because everybody is calling this child different names. They'll say it's this person that owns the child, it's that person that owns. For that reason, I will do DNA. And the Baba also went to another interview. He said, it is concubines that killed my child. Alelokpa Mohbad, Alelokpa Omomi. So the man is saying Alelokpa Omomi. Timba she DNA, outcome DNA, yeah, I will know the person that killed my child and I will tell you. That's exactly what he said. So see, if a woman has been accused of infidelity over and over, we don't know what has been happening in their family. Is what they bring to this space, to the internet, that we see, and we use to determine what we want to, how we react. Now, the father of the boy has insinuated one or two things. And he's saying, okay, everybody is accusing this child that this child does not belong to my child. Before I start taking care of this child and saying at least I have a legacy left for me, for my child, it will be the joy of that man. If Liam is his child, honestly, I don't believe that any father would now end up having a Liam and say, oh, I don't want the child. I didn't expect it to be my grandchild. No, the man will be happy. But the question is, he needs to validate the paternity of that child to clear that child, even for the future of that baby. And so he said, if that happens, what I'm assuming, what he's thinking is, if it comes out that Liam does not belong to Mohbad, he will dig down further to find out who is the father of Liam. Then it means that the father of Liam is one of the people responsible for the death of his son. And if the child belongs to Mohbad, he'll be happy to take ownership and say this child belongs to, but that doesn't take away the fact that Mohbad was murdered. Then the investigation continues. So please let's get it twisted. The man said, Alelokpa Omomi. He didn't have water in his mouth when he was saying it.
No,
He said Alelokpa Mohbad.
No.
He said Alelokpa Mohbad.
Sister
He said
Falakmi, let me come in.
Alelokpa Mohbad.
No.
Sister Falakmi, let me come in. So
I
I
will
have a
play it for
question
you
for
now. Okay,
Azel
let me look for the
Flakes. I
interview.
have a question.
Okay, go on.
So Alelokpa Mommy. So what if the DNA comes and Mohbad is the father? Does it mean there is no more Ali then?
If the DNA comes and the child is for Mohbad, it doesn't mean there is no Ali.
So what then?
It's just a Russian roulette that the bullet didn't fire. at this point in time.
So I'm just
You
saying,
get, you
so
know what a
what then?
Russian roulette means? That
I
game
know.
that you put a gun to your head and you click on it. That
Mhm.
means that hole does not have a bullet, and so you are safe. But that
We are
doesn't
not
mean
safe
that doesn't
because
mean no,
if
wait.
you
That doesn't mean, let me
oh,
finish now. That doesn't mean that you are cleaned up, or you are absolved from any blame. It doesn't make you innocent. We still have to wait for the police to finish their work. But the case of paternity would have been settled.
Can't be telling
Hold
her, you
on.
allow her to talk. You are telling her no. You ask questions, you want to talk. You are saying no, no.
Anne,
Any
lower your
suru
voice.
now.
I'm not your
We are
child.
keeping. We
You
allow her to
like
talk,
barking.
Jerry.
You
We
like
drop you here if you want
case
to
shouting.
of
talk.
paternity
Lower
Okay
will
your
be
now.
late
voice.
to.
Folake was calm. You come now. She's talking. You are interrupting her. Go down now. Any suru.
Lower your voice when you're
You lower
Okay,
talking
your
don't
to
voice.
people,
worry.
Don't tell
Anne.
me what to do, Jerry.
Anne, thanks. Madam Crown Jewel, hold on. If the DNA is done, the issue of paternity will be laid to rest. It does not terminate the issue of homicide. It does not terminate the issue of the murder of Mohbad. The process continues, but the paternity issue would have been resolved. Now, if the paternity issue hands up that the child belongs to Mohbad, fine, everybody will be happy. If it is not, then they will widen the net of the investigation to who the paternity of that child may have been responsible for the crime of Mohbad.
Are you
So
done? Can I go ahead now?
in a homicide situation, DNA is usually one of, especially when there are insinuations like this, the DNA will be done automatically. So you can ask your question.
You see, I know Anne and Azil Flakes, you people seems to be intellectual people. And what I hate in my life is intellectual laziness, right? If Baba said, Alelokpo mommy, whether DNA assume the child as his or not, we need to find that Ali. I, as a person, want to know that Ali, no matter what the DNA says. You get what I'm saying? For us to sit down here and act like the DNA is what is going to give us the result or lead us into, because that was the assumption from Baba, that the DNA result will lead us to what by Mohbad. So irrespective of the result, we must find that Ali. Baba will have to come up and prove the Ali and come out with Ali because he seems to know the Ali. Unless you are being biased here, then you will not agree with me. I don't care what the DNA said. I want to know. A lot of us want to know exactly what killed Mohbad. So that Ali cannot be put to rest. Baba must, because you can't go around defame the character of your daughter-in-law and then act like the DNA is what will lead us to what happened. I can be sentimental and say, up to now, we are yet to see anyone to come out and claim that he had any relationship with Wumi. But I'm not going to be that sentimental. I'm going to say, after the DNA result, we need that Ali to come out.
Okay,
But if
that's fine. Fair point. Fair point.
Please,
Fair
Anne,
point.
can I say something now? Please.
Fair point. Okay. Go on.
After before Baba came out to say that if after DNA, she will not come and say tell the whole world that he's a Lidakba's son. Wumi have come out 2 to 3 times. The first one, she came out on Sarah report to say that she know what by her husband she cannot talk. The second, listen. She
Well, like,
said
any suru
that is the industry God are not allowing her to say to speak. Sorry, the industry gods are not allowing her to speak. You understand? So the second one, she said, I'll go and Google it from Google now. It's 2 things she brought out. From Baba came out to say that the Nigeria police should please should guide her, they should give her a safety and escort so that she can be able to be she'll be able to speak. You understand? They should protect her. so that she can be able to speak. So why is she not coming out all till now? Because people are emphasizing on that after DNA, I will tell the whole world what
CEO, please wait, hold on. Please listen to this.
Yes, àlè ló pa Mohbad. Irọ́ pọ̀ ó yẹ kán pe orúkọ ọmọ tó pè sí dáa. Kò sí òótọ́ kan báyìí lẹ́nu. Because I did not give her.
Did you hear it from Baba? Hear it from Baba.
That one. Sorry, I'm confusing
The
for
guy who
the
was
other
shot
guy.
from behind.
Sorry, I'm confusing for the